It's called Smut. Give me smut and nothing but a dirty novel I can't
Welcome
shut.
to Femmes Reading Film. I'm Emily.
I'm Jess.
And we're with Sarah. I was going to say, and this is Sarah.
This is Sarah.
No, we can introduce her normally.
Yeah.
We're with Sarah.
Oh my God, hi.
One of the co-hosts of Bite Size.
Yes.
A Twilight podcast.
And you might remember her from our very first live show.
The very
Yes.
first, if you've been here since the beginning, so have I.
Yes.
What was it? Was a soulmate, Fated Mates.
Yeah, Fated
Fated
Mates.
Mates.
Fated
Yes.
Mates.
We've done Soulmates and we've done
You
Fated
did
Mates.
one about a town that like
Guru Reeve, if I remember correctly.
Yes, and
Guru Reeve.
you did one about Bella and Rosalie.
Yes.
Fated Mates.
That was a good one.
That one was great. That was one of the ones that I found, and I was like, oh my god, I found one. I found
was
the best
perfect.
one.
It was
so good.
You are the second in our Bite Size crossover.
Yes.
We're rounding it out with our co-editor, our editor who
our tech
Your Ben.
guy.
both of our guys.
Both of
Yeah,
our
our
Bens.
guys.
Yeah.
Our shared editor.
Thank you.
Our
shared was
editor.
the Ben. Hi Ben.
Hi, Ben.
Yeah, they have you on even weekends. We have you on odd weekends.
Yes, we do.
It's a custody battle that is ongoing.
We talked about it. He didn't know, but we talked about it, and we decided
Yeah.
every other.
yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
And also, we only do this like once a month, so I don't know what else he's doing on those other weekends.
Doesn't matter.
Ben, what are you doing? Anyways.
Yeah. Where are you?
Yeah. Ben, tell us where you are by putting it right here now.
I'm in my apartment, in my home office, editing your podcast.
Thank you.
That's my new favorite thing, by the way, to be like, oh my God, put something on the screen.
We keep making Ben add jingles to Bite Sized of like, oh yeah, okay, great. Here we're gonna read from the Twilight Illustrated Guide. All right, Ben, could you put the jingle in?
So good.
Or like I was reading from the book the other day and I was like, all right, yeah, could you put some reading music in the back? Oh, and could you just add a little rain in there?
I want jingles.
Perfect.
We want jingles now too.
Ben.
They're unionizing.
We're the Ben podcasts are going to unionize. Oh my God! I believe if memory serves correct, he also does one about wine. So
Yeah, if we ever
we
like
gotta get
create,
these wine
We
people
gotta
on
get
the
them in
phone.
con.
Yeah, we need to
Get in
create like a
contact.
podcast network, and it's just called Ben.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's just all of us.
I
Yeah.
love this. It's just Ben. It's like I wanted to stand for something else too.
Ben's
Guys,
friends.
the B stands for Ben.
Ben's friends.
E stands for
Everybody loves
everybody
Ben.
who's friends with Ben.
And
Okay.
N stands for network.
Okay,
Obviously.
this is copyrighted, and I'm saying it so no
no
one
one
can
else.
steal it.
No one else take it.
But hey, back to Femmes Reading Film.
Anyway.
You're here, and we asked you what you wanted to do, and
Yeah.
you came to us with something that was perfect and wonderful.
Yes.
And we are doing, as I'm calling it, Supernatural Sapphics.
Yay.
So you had asked for a woman-loving woman like storyline, and you had
Yes.
asked for something in the supernatural realm. So like witches, vampires,
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
other.
Around there. Was
yeah.
there any particular reason that you wanted this trope today?
Well, I thought about the fact that I'm coming from a Twilight podcast, and we had done a Twilight-esque fan fiction before. So I was like, okay, what could be kind of in the realm of fun of
Yeah.
not Twilight, but something else, like possibly in that vein. And also as a lesbian, just I want to hear more lesbian stuff, more
Fair.
sapphic stuff as well.
Yes, fair.
always,
because women
always.
are great.
Women
they
are
are.
great.
We don't talk about it enough. Women are great,
Guys, I've been learning that women are great.
You didn't know?
I didn't know.
Wow.
No one told me.
You've been one for like a little bit.
what?
I know. I'm really sorry to have to tell you
What?
this.
I'm sorry you had to find out live on a podcast.
Did I misgender you this whole time?
No, guys, I was joking. I'm a woman.
What?
Yeah. Currently not wearing a bra with boob sweat down to my waist.
Oh, yeah.
I'm living the dream.
I'm living the dream. I'm wearing your shorts because I came in pants and it's very warm in
That's
here.
also
That was brave of
for
you.
those who are just listening, in case you hear it, but I don't think you do. We have the AC and the fan on because it's so fucking hot and there's smoke from Canada and we
Yeah.
need air.
So you know what? Get used to it. All right. Do you want us to die?
Sorry, guys.
Ben, put in the jingle about getting used to it.
Get used to it.
Oh, this
So
is
good.
this is life changing for us now. Truly,
Ben, I'm so sorry.
No, it's
I'm
happening.
gonna be a
from now on.
monster. I'm gonna be a monster. Okay, but you picked Supernatural Sapphics. There's not really anything to like. There's no research for this.
I mean, I did a little bit of a deep dive, but I'm
but that's on
I-
your fandom, right?
No, like I deleted a bunch of it because you told me I did too much research.
No,
but
I
like,
didn't.
And what
you
is gay?
Well, there is like a lot of crossover between like the relationship between LGBTQ folk folks and the supernatural realm.
Okay, yeah,
like vampire movies and that sort of a thing.
Gotcha,
There's
okay.
a lot of queer coding that existed. I don't remember the name of the law. I wrote it down. The name of the codes that basically came into effect in the
Hays Codes.
The Hays Codes.
Got you.
That where you couldn't show gay stuff.
Yeah.
And
I've learned
found,
about the Hays Codes before.
yeah. And people found lots of creative ways to still talk about those in our community that were othered or that you couldn't really talk about. And a lot of the ways to do that was through vampires, werewolves, creatures, if you will,
Gotcha.
that
Yeah,
aren't
yeah.
necessarily accepted in society, but have hearts and souls and things that we want to talk about.
Hayes never expected a metaphor.
Nope.
You crazy bitch.
And even like this is how deep my research went, even because, and it was also because we were in
Well,
Salem together.
You said research, but we had been talking about your fanfic, so I assumed it was that. I was like, well, I don't think we need that much,
Well,
but I apologize.
Spoiler alert: my fanfic does involve witches.
Ooh.
And we
Spoiler,
had just
mine
got
doesn't.
hers doesn't.
Wow.
and
No,
we-
I'm excited.
Yeah, and we had just gotten back from Salem, and so the witch trials were on my mind, and that was a part of witch trials all around the world, were gay folks and specifically Sapphic women who lived together and whatever were seen as unnatural.
They're too powerful.
And far more likely to be seen as and burned as witches. So there's a long history of the Sapphic supernatural being very threatening to people and also inspiring stories because they can be very threatening to people that are stupid and
we
mean.
are spooky.
We're very spooky.
We are
people.
kind of a coven.
We are?
Yeah, right now this is a coven.
This
Yeah.
is a coven.
Right here.
You know how like a group of ravens is a murder, a group of women is a coven.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Honestly, a little bit. Well, that was the thing too, like with the witch trials, where it was like usually women who were in community with each other were not married for whatever reason,
Yeah.
and were like, "Well, I'm gonna go do my own thing," and that was
And they're like, what a fucking witch.
yep,
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
very threatening to the church.
But I'm
Also-
a man.
okay. What
Oh, we
about
got
your
ripped off.
research? What research
So
did you do?
lesbians, eh?
Yay!
I don't tend to read a lot of lesbian, or I should say, as the main relationship.
Yeah.
I've read a lot of books where they are side characters and stuff. I've always liked them. So this is one of the first ones that because I've had to like take notes and I had to really pay attention. I had a great time.
Great.
And I'm very happy that you gave us this theme.
Great.
I loved it. It was
happy to help. And if it makes you feel any better, my wife, also noted lesbian, mostly reads gay men romance.
We have talked about this
Yes.
before. I love your noted lesbian gay
Noted
wife.
lesbian.
Yeah, noted lesbian wife.
Known lesbian. Megan. Wanted gay criminal.
Listen, huge fan of that gay wife of yours. We have talked about this before, and I have found with a lot of gay, like male loving male books. A lot of it turns out very porny, very like
Yes,
porn with that plot. I should
she
say.
just read Heated Rivalry for the first time, and she was like, I don't think anything really happened. I think they just kind of fucked a lot.
over like 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was really worried that this was going to be the same thing. And sometimes it is, but sometimes it's so like I download like 4 different books and I usually read my whole thing is I read till about 20%. And if I'm feeling it, I'll keep going. If not, I get to the next one. And a lot of them, I wasn't getting porn with that plot. I was getting very unlikable characters though.
In
It was
what way? Like,
very like some of them would be described as like, or it felt like a lot of power dynamics, but in a way of like, I'm cool and mysterious and I'm not going to tell you anything and you're going to go on an adventure with me. And I'm like, why is this? But why?
Yeah.
Like, I don't see any. Okay, so she's pretty, but you haven't really described her. I'd have no, like, it's
Just
a vibe.
pretty.
It's all vibes, but you're not
Right.
portraying the vibes to me. So there's a lot of that. There was a lot of like, it just was a lot of that. It was a lot of like, we're going to start at 100. And I'm
Right.
like,
Yeah.
but we haven't, I need something.
you
I
needed
just
to
spit,
get to
sorry.
know your folks a little bit.
Yeah.
I need to get to
I
know
need
them a little bit.
foreplay.
Yes, I need-
narratively.
Guys, don't just shove it right in. Give me some foreplay.
Absolutely not.
Come
Well,
on.
that's lesbians just immediately having sex.
Yeah.
I was
know?
gonna say, isn't that the thing of like you get U-Hauls, you move in,
U-hauling?
U-hauling is moving in right away, although I feel like lesbian sex notoriously is like very slow and takes like hours and hours and hours.
Correct.
That
But
was
like
a little bit the joke.
opposite.
yes. But the way in which they were written, I was like, oh, we're so like they met, they locked eyes, and they were like, yeah.
And that's
yeah,
love.
yeah, and I was like, whoa, I don't know anything that just happened. I don't get it.
You don't know love?
I don't know.
I'm so
I
sorry.
don't know.
Ben, cut that. It hurt her too deep.
Don't.
No.
Don't cut
I didn't
it.
mean to.
Put the jingle for Emily doesn't know love.
Emily doesn't know love.
Good job, Ben.
Thanks, Ben.
Thanks, Ben.
So sorry, Ben.
He's just gonna be like, fucking femmes. So I read A Rose for the Taking by Katie Trapp. It's 331 pages, and it came out October 27th, 2025.
Okay, so pretty
And-
new.
Yeah, and it's a vampire story.
Beautiful.
I had found there's a lot of vampire ones. So we're starting with Rose Lottie, Loughty, Lottie.
Lottie?
I keep wanting to go Loftree. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Rose. Is the eldest of 3 sisters and the one who does all the work, like the cooking and cleaning, because her parents had to let go of all the staff when they lost their fortune.
Oof.
They used to be like strictly upper middle class to like high class, and now they are like the highest of low class, if you will.
I see.
And you said this is vampires, right?
This is vampires.
This already sounds like the beginning of ACOTAR to me. So I
A
went,
little-
no,
yes,
this
it
isn't
does.
fairies. I'm like, oh, okay, so this is just a court of thorns and roses, but now it's this.
Yeah.
It's a court of thorns and roses for the taking.
Ah.
God.
It is
Anyway,
not that.
sorry.
All good. It does read like
I was
that.
like,
a
okay,
little
yeah,
bit.
well, this is
I had
3
the same
sisters.
thought.
You were rich. Now you're not.
Her 2 younger sisters are like, quote unquote ladies, and they don't do any work, and they're spoiled. One of them actually is widowed, and she's like, well, I can't do anything. I was already married.
This still sounds like ACOTAR to me.
Well, yeah, you
Yeah.
give away all of your ability to do work once you get married.
Correct.
makes
So
sense.
how? What? She's gonna relearn how to do everything?
I can't wait to get married one day.
Yeah, I'm
And-
so lazy now.
Yeah, a known lesbian wife does all the work.
Right,
ever.
Yes.
So her mom is kind of like spoiled too. Like when her dad is away, her mom is like bedridden, being like, "My love is gone,"
Oh, God.
and he's like just off doing work, and her dad is just like dumb. So she's the one that is keeping the house running. She's blonde. She's shorter than her sisters. She's a bit busty and curvy.
Okay.
I identify, and she's into gals.
Hell
she
yeah.
turned down many a suitor, and she is at the ripe old age of 26.
Oh,
and is
ancient.
also not into men, so she is considered useless by her parents.
Yeah, she's an old maid.
She's an old maid, and she's
Yeah.
just like, oh, fucking Rose is still here.
She's
So-
going to be a teacher or governess for the rest of her life or something like that.
also like it's a fantasy world, and so it's like they use carriages and stuff, but I
Ooh.
can't tell. Like, I couldn't tell what time period this would be.
And not now.
It's correct. It's
That's
not
it.
now.
It's just not now.
But I think it would be before like governess, but it's not.
it doesn't feel like medieval.
I'll say more, and then you'll kind of.
Okay.
Maybe this will be the game at the end. What time did you think it was?
Yeah. All right. I like that. I like that.
All right, I'll take mental notes.
So she's useless.
Yeah.
She likes tending to her chickens.
Oh.
And she likes hanging out with her best friend Layla when they go into the city, and Layla is married, and they just like walk and they shop, and it's a good time.
Cute.
Cute.
That's her life. Lena, aka Marcelina Castaneda, is the second in line to the vampire throne.
Excellent.
Her dad's name is Esteban Castaneda, which I thought was a really fun name.
That's a
That
good
is a
name.
fun name.
Yeah, these are good names.
And she is currently the magistrate of social relations for vampires. She's over 200 years old, and she looks kind of to be like in her mid to late 30s. She has like long dark hair, and she kind of wears like snappy suits and boots.
So vampires are like a known thing.
Vampires
in
are
this world.
known, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Correct.
okay.
Because there's a magistrate. I
Yes.
just assumed.
So she's like their PR
specifically,
Yeah.
specifically for vampire human relations, but mostly for like vampires.
Got
you
it.
mean vampire human
Relations. She is she's on her way with her best friend Chance, because he's also like high up in the magistrate. She's attending a meeting today for the board of Vamp Human Relations with her whole royal family. Things have been very tense lately, and a lot of anti-vampire propaganda has been going around.
What? We just like eat people. Why you
I know.
mad?
Yeah.
3 quote unquote feral attacks have been documented within the last like year, and it's only been livestock, but it's making tensions high. So they never come right out and say what feral attacks are, but it's like to infer like a feral vampire. They go crazy. They like
Yeah.
attack.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was
Yeah.
assuming kind of like
They eat.
Not to say bring up Twilight all the time.
yeah,
this whole
no.
episode, but I'm like, okay, so like a newborn
A
vampire.
bloodlust,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I think it's a bloodlust newborn, but it's not necessarily a new vampire. It
Yeah.
just feral means it could happen whenever.
Yeah,
Damn.
they don't have our laws or our
Correct.
rules.
They had a vampire stroke and they ate
Correct.
a sheep.
So Lena, while in this meeting, she actually ends up stepping out of the meeting because she has to talk to like a constituent about like his livestock or whatever, and comes back and the board is discussing the idea of to smooth over relations, her marrying a human.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile,
where
and this
it's
is a
going.
dual POV. So
Okay.
meanwhile,
Fun.
back at the manor, Rose is cleaning, and a court immemorial carriage is heard approaching the house.
Clip clop, clip clop.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is an
I do want you to keep doing that, by the way.
clip clop,
Clip clop, clip clop.
This is an audio medium.
Rose is cleaning the manor.
Yes, as she does.
When the court immemorial carriage is heard approaching the house.
Clip clop, clip clop.
Thank you. The family is a buzz. Her sisters are making themselves pretty, and she's just like, okay, I'll just be here. I don't really, it's exciting, but like, I don't care.
Bye.
Yeah. Chanston, aka Chance, Lena's best friend, comes in with like a contingent and is like, hi, I'm here to speak with Rose and the parents. And they're like, what? And so they all go into don't ask. I'll tell you. I know what you're going to say.
Yeah,
Give it a second.
Yeah,
Okay,
tell me.
well-
Tell me.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Small kingdom. Let's say it's a small, everyone knows everyone kind of kingdom.
Sure.
But-
Oh, okay.
So I'd like to speak with Rose. Magistrate Castaneda is looking for a wife and is inviting 5 human ladies to a ball to get to know them.
oh, now that's fun.
Her dad automatically thinks, and she doesn't say, I mean, he just says, I want to talk to the whole family. So her dad automatically thinks he's referring to one of his younger daughters.
Yeah.
And Chance is like, no, we want to talk to Rose.
Uh-huh.
And her dad's like, but she's too old.
But she's useless.
she's 20. She's old.
She's in her mid-20s.
Yeah.
And Chance is like, not to a 200-year-old vampire. She doesn't want to like marry a child.
That's fair because, like, what even at the ripe old age of 34, I'm like, what would I do with a 25-year-old?
Yeah.
No.
Like,
There are
so
speed
must
dating
be-
events that I've seen that it's 25 to 35, and I'm like, I can't date a 25-year-old.
Yeah.
It's too young.
Absolutely
no,
not.
no.
Yeah, that makes sense actually.
And there he's still like, I don't know. And then Chance is like, here's what the dowry would be. And the dad's like, sold.
Right.
And Rose is like, oh, well, this fucking sucks. Like, oh my God. But she knows it's a girl. And I think it's like they tried to find, like, they don't actually say why they picked Rose as one of the 5, but I think it's a known thing that she likes women.
Okay.
But it's, again, not said, or maybe
lesbian.
the town lesbian.
Everybody knows that old lesbian that everyone knows about.
Classic lesbian. And like I think it's inferred. It might have been at some point, but maybe I just missed it. I don't know. But Lena, back to Lena, she is feeling the pressure of keeping everyone safe, humans and vampires, and like, you know, at peace, because another murder has happened, and this time it's a human.
Oh
Yes.
no.
A human has been found. It's back in like a random, like the woodsy area. Like it's been there for days. It's clearly a body, and no one knows like how to catch this feral. They don't know how to stop it. We're just like, what's going to happen?
Gotta set like a rat trap for it.
Yeah.
Just put a little blood on a
Like a little blood, and then like a little rope around it, and then some
Yeah.
salt. Because why not?
Yeah.
And then
they spread a bunch of rice on the ground. They're
Yeah.
like, fuck, I have to stop now. I gotta count all this rice. Fuck.
count the rice. Have you seen it?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, it's good.
Have you seen it too?
Yeah, you can
count the rice. And so that's happening in the background. Rose is feeling the pressure of her family. Her dad started scheming immediately to get them back into the upper class with this dowry they've been given. They've sold off all of their current jewelry to get Rose like a new dress and like shoes and all that stuff to like gussy her up.
Yep.
They've also gotten her vampire etiquette lessons.
Shut the fuck up.
What?
Yes. So she's been attending for the last 2 weeks. Time keeps moving. She's been attending lessons to be like, I don't want to like, be offensive to any of the vampires there. Like there's rules like you should not go to someone's house if you haven't been invited, which is a normal fucking rule.
Yeah.
I'd say.
That's a known thing.
That's a
like
norm.
people.
Yeah.
I feel like a scam artist told her that these were vampire
No, this
etiquette
is real.
lessons.
This is real. Although they do talk about it later, how they're like, what are you learning in these classes? And they're like, I guess this is kind of true, but also it was true like 100 years ago.
Yeah,
it's
you
like
should
one of
know.
those.
Yeah.
So they're doing that. They go to, it's the night of the dinner. They go to the dinner and her mom is whispering her in the ear. Like, they go at the entrance hall. There's 4 other families there. We learned that one of the girls clearly did not want to go, but the dad was like, oh, you're going. And Chance told Lena, and Lena was like, well, she's definitely out. I don't want to like marry someone who against their will. So like,
Great.
like let's make sure that we like invite her so she doesn't get in trouble with her dad, but like she's out of the running.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
it's a very fair, it's very like female empowerment a lot throughout this book too. It's very nice. Because a lot of women are in power, and the dad is also like, fuck yeah. And so the whole time her mom is like, straighten up, suck it in, like be fucking nice. And it takes a while, but Lena makes her entrance and she's wearing this like brown suit with her hair in like a low ponytail.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason,
Yeah.
I picture a bolo tie. I don't know why though.
You know,
I
just
feel
'cause.
as
That
if
feels-
a bolo tie was involved.
Brown suit and bolo tie feels correct to me.
It's
Yeah.
vampire culture is bolo.
Yeah.
ties.
Have you seen Off
Yeah.
Campus?
No.
Never mind. Have you? Well, you have.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't remember a bolo tie though.
No, that's not part of this. But you know the girl who is Joanna, the one who's like the actress? That's who I pictured, but like older in this role.
I don't have it.
I'll show her to you.
Okay.
I'll show her a picture to you.
Show her
That, but also dressed like Amy Mann or something. I don't know, like with a hat. It's a whole thing. And I just said like 5 different things, I think. And so she makes her entrance, but not before her friends Winnie and Chance. Winnie is also like her housekeeper. They're all vampires. They're all like BFFs. And they're both like giving her a pep talk because they're like, hey, we know that you're doing this because of vampire human relations, but like, don't just pick with your head. Like, pick someone who you want to have coffee with in the morning. Like, pick someone who
that's
you
sweet.
want to spend time with. Like,
Yeah.
don't like, we know you're feeling pressure, but like, you should be happy.
Cute.
And so she goes into that being like, okay, I want to be with someone who I want to talk to and have coffee with in the morning.
Yeah.
Which I thought was like a really lovely, I don't know why. I'm just like, yeah, I do want to be with someone I want to sit and have coffee with.
Yeah, that's what love is. It's
Which is
it's
so
It's
hard.
doing chores and drinking coffee.
the
It's
last
little
2
things.
men I've dated didn't like coffee, and that was how I should have
Boo.
known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I should
Yeah.
have known. Anyways, we also learned that Lena had a human wife in the past named Sela, Selah, and that she loved her very much, and that she just misses her now.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been like over 100 years.
damn.
That's really sweet.
So the
actually.
dinner happens, and Lena's mom, so like the queen, starts at like, it's kind of like quiet. It's this big banquet table. It's like the parents and then the daughters next to them. And Lena's mom keeps being like, so what do you like to do? And the dad will jump in and be like, oh, she likes to read. And she's like, I asked your daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
Is
the
like,
hell
why?
are you silenced?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dads should have their own table.
Yeah, they need a
Exactly.
kids table
They need a
just
kids
for
table.
dads.
Yeah.
And she, I mean, honestly, she puts them in their place and it's really great. She's just like, oh, sorry, can she not think for herself?
Lovely.
No.
And then the
she
dad will be like,
can't.
no, she's very well schooled. And she's like, then why can't she fucking speak? Like, it's a
Get 'em.
it's a great scene.
Get
Excellent.
'em.
Excellent.
And it gets to Rose, and Rose is asked, and I wrote it down word for word. I'm going to do, I never do quotes.
Yeah.
Rose
Love
is
a
asked. Rose is asked what she likes doing in her free time, and since the last 2 weeks, she's like been put on a strict diet. She's gone through vampire etiquette lessons, and she has been harassed by her parents not to fuck this up. Her answer is very candid, and this is what she says. And this is also right after her mom has like poked her and pinched her, being like, "Don't finish the food. You're going to be fat. Like you are fat."
Boo.
She goes,
Fuck off, Bob.
I am rarely allowed enjoyment as my family more or less uses me as help. I do enjoy going to the market with my best friend Layla. I also like gardening and cooking, but I think I would enjoy it more if it were thanked in my house like every once in a while. I used to enjoy early morning tea, but now I dread waking up most days. Oh, I do love chickens. That I alone take care of. They make for very good company in a home where I'm ignored unless someone needs tea or something needs to be cleaned up.
Damn.
Got 'em.
And there's just like silence, and then Chance, who's sitting there too, goes, I do also like chickens. Thank you, Miss Lottie.
I love an honest girl, you know?
And he just smile. He just goes, I also like chickens. It's just
And
like-
they're going to be best friends.
I
Yes,
know.
I think so.
I love a gay best friend. Oh, he's totally gay too.
Great.
Actually, I think he's bi.
That's funny.
Either way, I'm an ally, you guys.
Valid.
So the next day, Lena makes up her mind and wants Rose, and Chance is like totally called it because he's like, Rose is physically your type. Lena likes a curvy gal. So then on the other side, all the way home from dinner, Rose's parents basically verbally abuse her, being like, you fucked it up. She's very stressed out. She's anxious all the next day. She's like scrubbing at a mushroom or whatever. When the royal carriage,
You know when you're just scrubbing at a mushroom?
Yeah.
gotta make dinner.
I have a special scrubber for mushrooms that's shaped like a mushroom.
That's
Yeah.
adorable.
so fun.
Keenan got it for me for Christmas because he thought it was cute.
And so now I'm picturing her using that.
Yeah, mushroom on mushroom.
Yeah.
And then a carriage is a coming down the road.
Clip, clop, clip, clop.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And it pulls up to her house, and it's Chance and Yasmin, who is Lena's aunt. Esteban's brother has passed away, and Yasmin was married. So like aunt by marriage, not by blood.
Got it.
Still royal, still has royal duties.
Yeah.
Got it.
Her parents are like, "Oh, you're here. Sorry, we'll make her apologize for her outburst like the night before." And
Sorry,
and
we'll
Chance,
let you kill her. She fucked it up.
Do you
so
want her
bad.
blood? She's useless to us. Take her blood. And Chance is like, no, we pick her. We pick her. And Yasmin explains that they'll be wed in a week and that Rose will have a say in things, and because that's how things are done in the Castaneda family.
Hell yeah.
And her dad's like, Rose can't make decisions. And Yasmin is like, you're fucking dumb.
They suck.
Yeah. And that's kind of like it. So then Lena and it keeps hopping time. So apologies if it feels like I'm just going from one thing to another, but that's how it's written.
Oh, no, you're good. Yeah.
Lena and Chance are on their way to yet another investigation. This time they found a body of a vampire.
Oh, vampire on vampire hate crime.
Yeah. Well, it looks like he commits suicide.
Oh, woof.
And it's from
Does he just like bite his own
well,
wrist?
trigger warning in case this is too much,
Oh,
but
never mind.
it's like he has bashed his head in until he died.
Oh.
Obsession style.
Yes. And
yes.
we learned that feral vampires really only pop up like 3 or 4 a century. So they're thinking somebody is poisoning and turning vampires feral.
Okay.
They're doing a lot of
So we
coke.
have a love story mixed with a murder mystery. My favorite kind of book. Which is kind of sad, weird to say. Layla and Rose have been shopping for the wedding. Rose confides to her that she's feeling very uneasy because she hasn't talked to Lena or like even seen her since the dinner.
Yeah.
She's heard from Chance, she's heard from Yasmin, like all this. She's heard from her vampire etiquette teacher, but has not seen her beloved. And Layla's like, go visit her. Go sneak off, take my carriage, because like her parents would never allow her. And go visit her. It's no big deal. But she's like, well, vampire etiquette says like you cannot go to someone's house.
Very fair.
And she's like, it's your like
It's your
fiance.
betrothed.
Yeah.
Go to her house.
So that night, Rose goes and Winnie answers the door and she's like, ooh, Lena's gonna be mad. But yeah, I'll let you in. And then Lena like comes down and is like, and she basically berates Rose. She's like, why would you ever show up to a vampire's house uninvited? Like you could have died. Or like, it's stuff like that.
Oh.
And she just like is like really laying into her. And Rose just immediately turns and she's like, I'm so sorry, and starts crying and runs away.
I too would feel bad if my future partner started
Yes.
berating me.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
And-
just wanted to see you.
And Lena is very upset that she made Rose upset.
She should be.
Yeah, that
and
was
so
pretty rude.
She immediately, and she also was like woken from her sleep. So
Okay, this
she's
explains a little more.
little grumpy, but she immediately runs after her and is like, no, please come in. I'm sorry. Like I was just taken aback, blah, blah. And Rose is like, okay. And I was like, Rose is kind of dumb in this situation.
Yeah.
So they go into the parlor, they have tea, and Lena tells her, she's like, listen, I don't want you to be like a submissive wife. Forget everything that your parents have taught you, because Rose immediately starts trying to like serve her tea and is like, please tell me what to do. She like won't even look at her. She's like, no, that's not how this should be. Like this should be a partnership. This should be something good. And Rose is scared she'll have to give up things that she likes. And Lena's like what? And she goes, like my chickens.
Royals hate chicken.
Yeah, I don't like
and
them.
cooking and seeing her best friend Layla, and Lena's like, no babe, you're good, like you can still do all that.
Yeah.
And they kind of flirt and they're both kind of blushing and they're like, and Rose is like, I actually feel a lot better now. And Lena's like, honestly, I do too. And she's like, my cold dead heart is beating again, and yada yada yada. And she's like, she's so warm. She's just like physically so warm. It's nice.
Oh, that's really cute.
Because she's a vampire and she's cold.
Yeah.
It's almost like talking to the person you're going to get married to helps.
What?
Isn't that
Wait a
wild?
minute, people should know each
It's like
other
you're supposed
before
to
they get
communicate or
married?
something.
Man,
Yeah.
I can't wait till
Yeah.
I get arranged married to a vampire.
Yeah, you're supposed to know each other and stuff.
And so
Yeah.
it's the day of the wedding, and Rose is anxious, but she's comforted by the fact that Lena seems like she wants to take care of her and not like dominate her.
Yeah.
Unconsensually. And her mom is being a bitch and she's calling her fat. And Layla's like, hey, mom, look over at the window. There's a something. And mom's like, what? And Layla's like, I'm so sorry. And as she's trying to like, play interference right there, a letter and a present arrive from Lena to Rose. And she wrote her a note promising to treat her with gentleness and kindness, and gave her a necklace with a gold rose on a chain. A little on the nose, if I'm being honest.
Right, I feel like Lena would wear the rose.
I think
Yeah,
so
for
too.
Rose.
Because Rose,
Yeah.
for Rose.
It's because Rose is my wife.
This you.
You like necklace? It's me.
This Rose.
I'm the necklace.
That wife.
But it is really nice. It's very thoughtful.
It's very chivalrous.
And the wedding goes well. They Rose warms when they kiss. It's very wonderful.
Aw.
And at the reception, Lena they're all talking to people and walking around. And Lena sees Rose not eating. She's sitting at the table with her mom next to her. And she's like, why does she look so upset? She joins her and she realizes Rose's mother keeps pinching her not to eat so much.
Oh my God.
And we have like a touch her and die kind of moment.
Hell yeah.
And I
Hell
wrote
yeah.
it down. She
Hell
goes, it happens again. And she turns to her now mother-in-law and goes, if you dare lay another hand on my wife, I will see to it that you never get the opportunity to do it again. She wants to eat, she can eat. And I was like,
hell yeah, wifey.
yes, let
That's
me
my wife.
That's her wife. See, meanwhile, I was like, oh,
Ben's
man.
gonna
is she-
hate all that. My bad, Ben. Sorry.
I'm worried she was going to just be like, oh, yeah, it's just like wedding day. And I'm super anxious because I feel like that was me on our wedding days. That
Yeah.
Megan and I had to keep being like, I'm so amped up that I'm not hungry, but I know I need to eat
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And also sitting at our sweethearts table at the wedding, we're like, we paid so much fucking money for this food. I need to eat the salad right fucking now.
That food was good.
It was so
It
You had
was
good
really
food.
good,
You had
but
very
we're
good food
sitting
at
there
your
so amped up. I'm like, I have to eat this salad.
100%. I get that.
Yep.
I get that.
Yep.
Like, cause yeah, it's all the adrenaline. And you're like, I don't need food. I just need love. And
Basically.
I'm like, no, I need to eat this fucking salad. So that night, Rose learns they go to her new house, and Rose learns that she has a separate bedroom. She has a separate wing,
Okay.
and she's like, "Oh, what's going on here?" And Lena's like, "Well, I kind of wanted us to become friends first." And
That's really nice.
But and also Lena has not told Rose about her past wife, and she's like, I'm not ready for it yet. And even though it's been 100 years, girlfriend, move on. But like, it's been
love of her life.
Yes.
it wasn't. It was an arranged marriage, and I'll tell you about that later.
Okay. Yeah, I need to learn more
Although,
details.
but they grew to love each other.
Yeah,
Got
that's
it.
what I'm saying.
But it wasn't like she found her and she was like, "This is my soulmate."
Okay, all right.
So she's not saying that to her, but they have to bond this night. They have to. It's like a thing about the vampire will bite you, and it's not like turning, but it's like her scent will be on you.
Got it.
That will warn other vampires away from you.
Yeah,
It's
back
like
off.
like an Omega-verse-ish scent marking
Yes.
kind of a thing.
Kind of,
Yes.
yeah. So they got to bond. Lena is stressed about bonding. She's got to be able to bite her to bond, and that's just a super intimate thing at all.
Yeah.
And she hasn't been intimate with anybody since Stella died. Again, she's not ready to tell Rose about it. Then she's honest with her and she says she's not really ready for like full on intimacy. And Rose said, she's like, well, honestly, I was dreading that because of what, my mom and my teacher have told me. And
No.
and she's like, can you just forget what they've told you? And we're just going to do it. We're just going to do the bond. We're just going to do it. And it's like once they have been bitten, they are tied to each other forever. And it also induces pleasure. But Lena is
Yeah.
very cautious. Excuse me. So
What if she gets too horny?
What if she does?
what if horniness pours out?
I hope that happens.
no.
So Rose asks before the bite if she can. They're like laying in bed. They're like kind of getting close, and Rose is like, "Can I touch your fangs?" And she's like, "Sure." And she's like, "Eh." And she touches it, and like she draws blood on her finger, and Lena licks it off, and like becomes aroused and keeps asking. It's very much like, "Are you okay? Is this okay?"
Yeah.
And Rose is like, oh my God, having a strong, dominant body on top of me feels so hot. This is very much okay. And Lena bites her, and the bite is euphoric. And Rose is very hot and bothered. And Lena's like, do you need a release? Which I call number one, my bloody Valentine.
What could be happening here?
She sticks her leg in between Rose's legs, and it's like, use me. And when Rose comes, she strokes her cheek and she says, good girl. Which I actually did not like that part.
You didn't like that part?
I think it was the like, good girl. Like, I don't want to.
Are you sure it was like that and it wasn't like she like cupped her face
Like
and
a-
did it?
like a-
Here's what I pictured. May I touch your
yeah,
face?
Yes, you may touch my
So
face.
there- she's, like,
so
on
I
top.
just came.
Yeah.
Right. Really hold on to that.
Yeah. Okay.
Stare
So
into her eyes.
I'm in that moment.
Really holding on to that.
Yep.
And like, I think she's on top. She's just bitten her. She's ridden. And I think because I'm assuming like she's like this. Like I think her.
Oh, okay.
I think she's on top of her like this.
Yeah.
So I think it was a like. Oh, maybe it is a this. I thought it was kind of like a this, like good girl, which I was like, this feels weird, doesn't it? But this does feel
like
better.
like a hand cupping.
But she said strokes cheek, not cup cheek.
I'm picturing like a hand cupping and a thumb.
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing.
Yeah,
Okay.
like a good girl like that.
I still feel it feels a little more like infantilization to me, which I don't care for.
I care for it
in that moment.
Yeah.
I like a good girl. I don't like that good girl.
That's fair. That's fair.
But listen,
each
I love
their
a
own.
good girl.
But does Rose like it? That's the important
That's
thing.
what matters.
Rose likes it.
She
Great.
melts.
Hey,
Great.
Rose likey.
Rose likey good girl.
Thanks for letting me use you.
Hey, honored to be a scene partner with you.
Okay, so I just came.
Okay, so
That was so funny. So Rose starts to cry from the intensity of the orgasm, and Lena comforts her. And she had already arranged with Winnie for food to come up for aftercare.
Was Winnie
And-
just like listening at the door?
No, she'd been like come up in like 20 minutes and just like leave it outside.
Okay,
And
okay.
there's
Smart.
There's like a special tea because she bit her and like drank some of her blood. There's a tea that they give humans to like replenish the blood. And so she's like, anytime like you ever give blood, like this is what you should drink. Along with like chocolate and like dates and stuff. And the bite starts to hurt, so Lena licks it, making it better. Side note, do we think kissing it better came from vampire lore?
Oh.
Because the spit of a vampire like usually
It's like a healing
something.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, she like basically kissed it better. She licked it better.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
don't know.
interesting though.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I thought so. I should have done some research on that. I just wrote it as a side note.
Damn.
We'll follow it.
So the next morning, Lena wakes up and she's really comfy. She ended up staying in bed that night. Rose is wrapped around her, and she's like, thinking about how she tasted last night. And she says the blood tasted sweet with acidity, balsamic, drizzled over a baked pear.
I don't like that.
Okay.
All right.
I know, which honestly, part of me was like, I don't want to say it. Actually, never mind.
Part of you was like, beep.
Diabetes, sweet blood. I don't know. I was just like, oh. And she tells Rose. She starts to get up. Rose is like, where are you going? She has to go into work, and she doesn't tell her about the feral stuff, but like we know that she's got to go in. And Rose is disappointed, but she's like, I'll be home for dinner. While she does need an update on the feral situation, she actually really wants to put distance between her and Rose because of how intimate things got, which her dad clocks when he surprises her in the office that morning. He's like, what are you doing here? It's your fucking honeymoon. She's like, I have to work. And
There's no one else in the kingdom who can investigate
No.
feral
No,
vampires.
definitely not.
She got
And-
her PhD in it.
he gets it out of her that she doesn't want to like quote unquote fail Rose like she did Sella. We learned that Sella got sick and died, and she didn't turn her in time, which she feels guilty about.
I see. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was wondering earlier.
Yeah.
So we then learned that the guy who died was poisoned, like the vampire. So the theory is confirmed that somebody is poisoning like vampires. Fast forward, it's been a week, and Lena is slowly warming up to Rose. She catches Rose gardening and swearing she can't prune properly in all these petticoats. And she's like, God damn it. And Lena's like, what's going on? Just wear pants. And she's like, I can't wear pants. That's not proper.
Oh, I love that.
And Lena's like, well, I'll help you. And she squats down and starts untying the underskirts. And it's very sexy, and there's tension. And Rose is like, she's touching my legs. She's touching my thighs. And Rose is like, if she isn't going to take the next step after this, I will. Because it's kind of this like sensual, like, okay, step out of them. Okay, gotta go to work. Bye. Like, it's a moment. She's like, God bless it. So Rose talks to Tobias, the chef, if she can cook dinner. And he's like, fuck off. This is my kitchen. And Winnie intercepts her.
Woman cooking?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Winnie intercepts her and is like, what are you doing? Like, stand up for yourself. Like, you could, this is your house. You're the lady of the house now. If you want to do something, you should do something. She gives her a pep talk. And then Rose basically goes and tells Tobias to fuck off, which is pretty great.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're back with Lena. She meets a disgruntled farmer. He's very angry, and he ends up grabbing her assistant. And Lena comes in and like pins him down on the desk and is like, fucking apologize. Don't ever touch my workers again.
I like Lena.
And I was like,
workers'
Lena's
rights, Lena.
Lena's like a aggressive mommy me, and
I like her a lot.
I also like Lena a lot.
Yeah, and he's basically, I'm really sorry, like I'm frustrated, somebody's stealing from me, and we get all that information, yada yada yada.
Great.
Lena comes home to dinner, and it's lovely. Rose has made dinner for her, and she's made her a very special cake with 2 different sauces.
So in this world, vampires can like eat regular food.
They can
in this
eat
world.
food. They need blood. She has daily blood. She has daily goat's blood.
Okay.
But it's like good. It's good for her to eat.
Okay.
They don't say why.
It's like nutrition. Like you got to get a well-rounded
Kind of.
vitamins
Yeah,
and
it's one, of the,
minerals.
it's one of the food groups. You know,
Yeah.
blood, cake.
But
Yeah.
she has like a cup of blood every day,
Exactly.
but she also eats.
blood cake.
So she's
did you not hear my
No, what was your third one?
blood, cake, pussy?
Yeah, blood
cake, pussy. Blood cake, pussy. And so Lena is she makes 2 special sauces, one for her and one for Lena with Rose's blood in it. She's put her blood in the dessert.
That's so romantic.
Wait,
I-
how?
She like pricked her
like, pricked
finger
her finger?
and put it in the sauce that goes over the cake.
Oh, I pictured
So
her
she
fully slitting her wrist.
No.
Right, that's what I'm picturing. Just like,
So I think it was like her palm. 'Cause
Okay.
you know how they like do
Yeah.
and then they kind of do this. And then she drank the special tea afterwards to make sure she's okay. And Lena takes some bites and she just becomes super horny. And Rose walks over and puts some of the sauce on her like bite, on her mating bite. And Lena's like, oh, we got to go to bed. And she picks Rose up and she's like, did you drink that tea? And she's like, yeah. And I call this one number 2, dessert for 2. Where Lena eats her out and Rose fingers her while she feeds.
Yay.
damn, good for them.
Yeah. It's a nice little fingering.
Balsamic
women.
pears.
Balsamic pears, baby. The next day, Layla and Rose are out shopping, and everyone is looking at Rose because they know she's married to a vampire. They go to a bakery where a riot starts because someone says they don't serve blood whores. She runs from
Is that a
Yeah.
thing in this world? Like vampires and humans are not supposed to be together?
tensions are very high.
Oh, I see.
Some,
Okay.
some are fine with it, some are not.
Got it.
Damn.
Got it.
She just wanted a croissant.
The sourdough was unbeatable.
Why would you deny me sourdough? Just for who I love?
She just wanted a croissant. And so she runs. She has a guard. The guard like loses sight of her. She keeps running throughout the city and people are trying to attack her. She ends up in this alleyway. She ends up in an alleyway where people are woozy with cabbage.
Sorry, what?
What?
What do you mean they're woozy with cabbage?
There are, but you like at first you think it's like a meth den or something. It's an alleyway full of people who are kind of
Yes,
woozy.
this bright sunny town and then meth
And
den
they-
corner.
And they all have like a head of cabbage with them.
Okay.
And it turns out they donate blood to one of the blood banks, and they're supposed to get like food and like money in return, and they just get either a head of cabbage or like half of a loaf of bread.
Oh, that's
Damn.
wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so she's like, who the fuck would run a blood bank like this? And they're like, oh, the Castanedas.
Oh.
Get them.
Meanwhile, Lena finds out that she's missing and she starts losing her fucking mind. She's like, oh my God, where is my wife?
My
Yeah.
wife went out for a croissant and she never came back.
And we're back to Rose. Rose has met Emma, who is one of the woozy lady with cabbage who helped her in the alleyway. They go to Emma's house because she's like, let's get you out of here. Let me drop off this cabbage and I'll take you. I know the way back to like your manor. I'll
Yeah.
take you through the street. She's not used to this area of town, blah, blah, blah. And she learns about how bad like life is in this like poor area of town. And Rose is like, do you want to work at my house? And Emma's like, are you serious? And she's like, yeah, you and your husband can work and there's like a cottage, like you can bring your daughter. And Emma walks her home to the court and they have like a really nice walk, but she's like
Okay.
appalled to see like the living situation.
Yeah.
Lena basically has a panic attack once Rose is back and she helps her through it, having her like feed a little from her. And Rose is like, hey, we got to talk about these blood banks. And she's like, oh, I'm not in charge of that. My aunt is.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a feel Lena, who seems very pro workers, you know,
Yeah.
like don't touch my people. Lena just does not strike me as the type who'd be like, well, yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, it didn't seem like her.
Yeah.
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 So Rose calls a meeting with the Castaneda board about how there are virtually no regulations for the blood banks. And Aunt Yasmin is like, well, I don't care about humans.
Humans love cabbage.
Yes, and they put it to a vote, and Rose takes up the charge because they're like now Rose and Lena's mom, who I never wrote down her name, but the queen,
Yeah.
are basically going to be like, oh, we'll like rewrite all the regulations and make sure like the people are taken care of.
Yeah.
And Yasmin is like, fucking fine, I don't give a shit. And They're
If only it were
I
that
thought
easy.
humans like cabbage. Sorry, I care.
I thought people liked cabbage. And so they're chatting with Chance, like Alina and Rose in the hallway afterwards. And they're like, yes. And Chance is like, I'm inviting you to my birthday party. It's going to be so much fun. And Yasmin comes out of her office and she's like, can you keep it down? God, I wish you were more like Lena's first wife. She knew her place.
Ooh.
Rose had not yet been told about the first wife.
Oh no.
That's not nice.
no.
Hurt and feeling betrayed, Rose leaves.
To be fair, though, they have known each other for all of what, like a week and a, half?
few weeks.
This is like a couple weeks in now.
Okay.
Yeah. They've had
Yeah.
sex.
Okay. Yeah. But do you know everybody's intimate secrets after you fuck?
Yes.
I'm not
At
talking
least-
about my exes.
At least
Yeah.
until like the fourth time you fucked.
Yeah.
Like, it's different because this is an arranged marriage, but I'm like, well, yeah, Rose, when would you have had time to sit down and go, all right, let's talk about our tragic backstory?
Dinner.
Right.
Dinner.
Fair. Well, we were too busy thinking about pussy.
Okay.
Yeah. We had stuff to
Cake.
do.
Yeah.
Cake, pussy. What was the third one?
Cabbage.
Cabbage. How could I forget? Rose and Lena haven't seen each other for a couple days.
Days.
Lena's,
Wow.
yeah, they're going to work. They're just missing each other. Rose is like in her room, in her wing. She's like, I don't want to leave. Lena goes up and gives her the key to the Forbidden North Wing, which she finds out was Cella's. So she can get answers.
Oh.
And she can also continue to have space.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the wife of the baker, where the riot happened, was killed by a feral.
Oh no. Okay.
And now the town is kind of on a witch hunt.
Yeah.
So Winnie comes up and she basically kicks Rose's ass and she's like, get out of bed. Let's go look at this fucking wing. I love Winnie. And she learns, like, she just tells her the story of Cella. She goes, they didn't have the same connection as you and Lena do. And Rose kind of realizes, I'm sorry, I read this wrong. She learns about Cella. They didn't have the same connection as her and Lena, and she realizes how much guilt Lena carries.
yeah.
Because she learns about how like Cella got sick, and they're like, well, humans get sick. It's okay. They get better. But she was older and it was just too, like, she was too far gone to have like changed her. And because of
Yeah.
that, she's like, I could have done something.
Yeah.
And so she's not been celibate. She has been celibate for like 100 years because of that. It started out as an arranged marriage and they became like very good companions turning into love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aw.
Whereas this one is kind of like arranged marriage kind of into love.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that night, she goes to Lena in the parlor and she straddles her and she imposes new rules. Number one, full transparency. Lena has to tell her everything. She has to eat a full meal once a day, not just blood drinks.
Yeah.
And she has to feed from Rose once a week
Okay.
because it helps her with her panic attack, and I think it'd be good. And she agrees, and they bang, which I call number 3, maybe the most sensual scene I've ever read.
Tell me more.
Ever?
It's
You read a lot.
I read a lot. It's very slow. It's
Okay.
very like they're like looking at each other a lot. They're like touching, they're like nuzzling each other's
Aw.
faces, and like the hands are roaming. And then it's like it's all like very slow and very like romantic.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing like nothing huge there, but I'm like the way it was written, I was like, whoa, this isn't
Yeah.
like a I need to have you now. This was a like I love you. And I was like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that.
That
So
sounds
it's like,
so sweet.
yeah. They attend Chance's birthday party, dressed up in vampire fashion. They have a great time.
What is vampire fashion?
Like corsets,
Hell
like
yeah.
dark
Great.
colors,
Great.
boobs out.
Tits out
To the
for
sky.
vampires.
Tits to the sky. Then Chance makes an announcement that the show is about to start in the next room. So those who want to watch can.
Oh.
And so half the people leave, and Lena's like, what do you want to do? And she's like, what's the show? And they end up going in. And it's an erotic dance show.
Of course it is.
And they make an announcement that everything is consensual because blood play is about to happen. So
I
it's
see.
both humans and vampires.
Oh.
And Rose is shocked, but she's kind of into it. And they're like kind of up in a booth. And think of it as like Phantom of the Opera style, like they're
Yeah.
up in the box.
Uh-huh.
And they watch as she kind of like leans down and sees everybody down in the audience starting to like fuck.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, this is an orgy. And Lena's like, do you want to go home and relieve yourself? And she's like, yes. And she's like, but now I have to wait. And Lena's like, girl, we got a closed carriage, which leads to number 4. Carriages sound fun.
Yeah.
Clip, clop, clip, clop.
Which also remind me of the whole Bridgerton season 3 thing where
Yeah.
we're all like, how big is a carriage actually?
Not that.
It's very much the same thing of like she goes under her skirts and there's
Yeah.
a lot of like eating out, fingering. Like,
Okay.
yeah, that's
It's
it.
big enough.
Yeah. So they get home. They gave everybody the night off. So Rose is like, I'm going to grab some snacks. Let's go upstairs and let's like snuggle. And Lena's like, yes. So Rose goes into the kitchen and it's dark and she hears a noise.
Oh no.
She looks at the island. She notices 2 teacups. She opens the the pantry closet and Tobias, the cook, is in there and he has turned feral.
Oh no.
And he runs and attacks Rose.
Oh no.
They run to the foyer. Rose is screaming for help. Winnie she gets there. Winnie's also like an older woman, but she's a vampire.
Yeah.
She tries to get there and he smacks like a frying pan into Tobias's head. And, but before she can like fully get him off her, he bites Rose on the shoulder.
Oh no.
And like, again, trigger warning if this is gross, like tears down her back.
Oh, Lena's about to lose her mind.
Lena's in her room when she hears a scream. This is like a huge manor. It takes her a second to get over there. She sees the bite happen. She runs down and basically rips Tobias's head off.
I had a feeling that was about to happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
She kills him when he's like, girl, you got to turn Rose. She's not going to make it.
Yeah.
And she's like, are you sure? She's like, yes. It's a multi-day process.
Oh, wow.
Lena's like, tell everyone what happened. I'll be gone for a week. Here we go.
Yeah.
And she closes up and like Winnie can't get close because in this process, like Lena becomes super overprotective and things like that. Rose is at one point Rose kind of wakes up during the process and she's like, I really gotta pee. Lena's like, you can't move without my help. She's like, I don't want to pee in front of you.
It's kind of cute.
It is funny.
Yeah.
And after a week of isolation, Lena goes back to work and Rose is turned. She's like still not like supposed to be out by people, but she's like, okay, she's got her faculties.
Yeah.
And she learns that Tobias's tea was spiked with poison that made him feral.
Damn.
Oh, no.
The investigation is under wraps and nobody knows what's going on.
Okay, so who are our suspects right now?
Auntie.
Yeah. The aunt who hates humans?
I think it's the aunt that hates humans.
Ooh,
Yes.
yeah.
You don't
She's
think-
my number one suspect.
You don't think any of the humans or Chance?
Well, but who would have access
Mhm.
to be poisoning the kitchens, you know?
Her family,
Whose family?
Rose's family.
Rose's? Why?
Because they're her family. They could go to her house if they want.
I guess, but they don't like her. Why would they go there?
Don't know.
But
Why
yeah,
would they go to there?
Layla has access, her best friend.
Yeah, that's fair. But has Layla shown any concern about vampires?
No, she's all for the vampires.
Yeah,
Right.
so I'm
Or
saying,
is she? I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like the aunt, like Rose, took a stand and like went against what she was doing with the humans already, and she clearly doesn't like humans.
Yeah, so
And
she's like, all right, I'm gonna get back at you.
Yeah.
So,
Tell me I was right.
one of the
Tell-
vampire
tell us we're wrong.
one of the vampire citizens comes to let her know that
It was the chicken.
Twas the chickens. So the guy that came that like attacked her her assistant,
Yeah.
who was like, somebody stole from me. He comes back and he was like, I figured out, because his whole thing was, someone stole from me. I can smell it. I can't figure out what they stole.
Okay.
She's like, he goes, someone has been. He's a vampire. He's like, someone has been in here. I can tell. I don't know what they did. He finally comes back. He goes, I know what they stole. It was this like tincture that I make, and they're like, oh, well, what does it do? He goes, oh, it can make people go mad if it's mixed with like this other thing, but it's used.
Don't
He's
you
like-
hate when somebody
Yeah.
steals the go mad tincture?
I know. It happens all the time.
And you know what makes it better? Cabbage. So and they're like, huh, interesting. And the secretary, so they say this in front of they're talking about this. The secretary comes up and she goes, hey, Lena, I'm sorry, I heard about Tobias. And Lena's like, wait, how do you know?
Uh-oh.
And she's like, oh, well, blank told me. And she goes, huh, this is interesting.
What do you mean blank told me?
Well, the next scene is they set up, they like set out a thing of like, we know what's been stolen. We're gonna arrest so and so. Tomorrow we're gonna get the rest of the tincture and like, throw it out.
Okay.
So then they set up a sting for like that night to see who comes in to steal the rest of it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's Aunt Yasmin.
I love to be right.
There you go.
She's evil, and
What?
she wanted her son to ascend the throne next, and instead it's Lena.
Yep.
It's
Damn.
dumb. It's dumb.
Fucking misogyny and shit.
Oh, cabbage.
A month passes, and Rose is sad because she doesn't know if Lena wants her anymore now that she's a vampire.
Oh. What? That's so
That doesn't make
stupid.
any
Well,
sense.
she loved her blood. They had a lot of blood play.
Can they not suck on it?
It's not the same.
Oh my
It's not the same.
gosh.
Lena makes a romantic night for her. Like they go and they like listen to music, and then there's fireworks, and it's like a picnic.
Okay.
And it's really great. And Rose sobs, confessing her fears. And Lena's like, "Babe, vampires bite each other and drink all the time when we bang."
Yeah.
What did I fucking say?
Sarah knew.
And it ends up with her Rose being like, "Oh hell yeah!" And then the book ends.
And then a rock song plays as the credits roll. With a freeze frame on Rose's face.
Ben, could we get a jingle for the song that plays at the end?
I'm so sorry.
It's a freeze frame, and it's weirdly like Blue Oyster Cult, like don't fear the Reaper. So my game for a rose for the taking was we heard about how blood tastes. How do you think your blood would taste to a vampire?
Ooh.
Again, what they said what Rose's blood tasted like was a balsamic drizzled over a pear.
Okay. Honestly, I feel here's what I would hope it tastes like because I love the taste of
I
it
think
so much.
I think we can do what do you hope it tastes like? What do you actually think it tastes like?
Okay, what I hope it tastes like, because it's one of my favorite flavors, is the dill pickle seasoning from Trader Joe's. Because
yeah.
it's so fucking tasty.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Okay, what it probably tastes like is just sad and needs iron. Okay, like it just tastes like iced coffee, no water, need iron. It probably is real fucking bad to a vampire.
like a little too tasteless because it's missing iron. Like
or
a little
like,
watery.
girl.
Yeah.
Like cucumbers.
Oh,
Like
I
cucumbers.
got cucumber
It's a
blood.
little watery.
Yeah.
Jess, what do you think?
Oh my God. I mean, I can honestly say that this is a question I have never considered.
Mhm, same.
Yeah, never.
And that's just the kind of stuff you get here on Femmes
Femmes
Refilled.
Refilled. I want to say like something like the first thought that I had was, and I guess because I don't know how vampires have their different tastes in blood, but
Uh-huh.
like something comforting and nice, like
Aw.
like a roast, like a pot roast, like a
Okay.
gravy and a
I can see that.
yeah, like a nice, like a,
a
comforting
winter meal.
Yes, a winter stew.
Yes.
What it probably tastes like is just a lot of pennies.
Why are you eating all them
Lot of
pennies?
pennies.
I just really love pennies.
That's why we have a shortage.
Yeah, that's all me.
That's why they stopped making them.
Hey, what do you think your blood tastes like?
Yeah.
Yeah, we turned it around on you. Guess
I
what?
know.
I care about your opinion.
I know.
I listen to women.
That's the thing. Whenever we come up with these games, we never remember that we're going to have to
I
answer the
know.
question.
Surprise!
Here's the thing. I know that like this isn't okay. You know how like if you eat pineapple that tastes the way you taste down there?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm like, okay, I'm kind of using that as like the like my blood probably tastes like what I eat a lot.
Okay.
Which would be like Italian meats and cheeses.
So you taste like charcuterie.
A charcutes?
I think I taste a little like charcuterie. And
Good
what I
choice.
actually taste like flaming hot Cheetos.
Yes. Spicy.
I'm spicy. But yeah, that was a rose for the taking.
I loved
That's
it.
very fun.
That was
Yeah.
really fun.
Thanks, guys.
Honestly, I want to read that now.
It's dumb fun. It's dumb fun.
Yeah, and the sex scenes sound lovely.
They are lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna take a break.
Okay.
I've never quibbled. If it was ribbled, I would devour where others merely nibbled, as the judge remarked the day that he acquitted my Aunt Hortense to be smut. It must be utterly
So I have a
without
feeling that I picked something that you're going to like.
Oh, I'm very excited. Oh no. Oh,
I have a feeling.
I okay.
This is called Something Wicked
Uh-huh.
by Mother Confessor.
Okay.
It is 16 chapters. It is 49,000 words. It was completed October 12th, 2024. And it is from Agatha All Along.
I'm so sorry, Ben.
I picked it and I told Emily about it. And she was
so-
like, Sarah loves Agatha All
I
Along.
need you to understand how feral I am inside right
like
now.
she picked it without knowing that you were obsessed
Someone
with
I
it.
had
gave me
no
a
idea.
tincture and now I'm feral.
Quick, give her some cabbage.
No, I love Agatha all along.
Okay, tell me why you love Agatha all along.
Oh my God. It's so. Number one, I love Catherine Hahn.
Yes.
Okay,
I do
Catherine.
too.
Megan and I have talked about, everybody gets like their hall pass, whoever.
It's Catherine Hahn.
Catherine Hahn is my hall pass.
Fair. Nice.
I love Catherine Hahn. We refer to our hall passes as our like each other's extra wives. So like Catherine Hahn is also my wife. Megan's other wife is Bosco, the drag queen from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Great.
So love Catherine Hahn to begin with. 2, whimsical, magical, but also witty and
Yeah.
very heartfelt.
Yes.
It was such a surprising show to me.
It was, yeah.
It does everything.
For being a Marvel show.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Right?
was a
I was
surprise.
like, oh, okay, cool. I liked WandaVision a lot and I like Catherine Hahn. Sure, I'll check this
Yep.
out. And then I was like, I'm fucking hooked.
Yeah, totally.
I like this in a really normal way.
Yep. 100%.
And they kiss. The
And
girls kiss.
The girls usually never kiss.
The girls usually do not kiss,
They
but the
usually
girls
don't
kiss.
kiss.
I like
The
that.
girls
Yeah, it was nice.
kiss, and it's a whole
So
thing.
I'm sad.
Okay, great.
I'm
Okay.
ready. I am set.
In case a listener does not know Agatha all along.
And that's okay,
That's
listener.
okay.
We're here to teach you.
You
How to be
should
cultured.
Yes.
Go ahead and teach them.
Can you tell them, give us a description of Agatha and
Yeah.
of Rio,
Yeah.
Aubrey Plaza's character?
Agatha is a witch. We first meet her in WandaVision in like the 1600s when she's like a teenager. She is very obsessed with like power and control and really wants the Darkhold, which is like this evil book in the Marvel universe. She will use people to get her way.
Yeah.
Rio is death incarnate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Played by Aubrey Plaza.
Played by Aubrey Plaza. Also love Aubrey
So
Plaza.
good in that.
I'm like, what a
So
good
good.
duo.
Yes.
They
the
really
original Green Witch.
Yes.
She calls herself witch. As someone who, if I was a witch, I would be a green witch. A lot of my books are green witchery. I do love that she's like, yeah, death is a green witch because in
Yeah.
order to grow things, need to
need
know
to die.
how things die.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all part of the circle, you know?
Mhm, exactly. I think that's kind of all you need to know.
Great.
So we are going to just get right into it.
Also, sorry to
Um,
your neighbors for screaming so loud.
They've heard some fucked
Thank
up
God.
shit.
Yep.
Thank God.
Listen, I used to have therapy in this room, and boy, oh boy, was that a
Did they
mistake.
know? They
I
knew,
was-
knew some things about you.
They heard so many things
Yeah.
about me.
One thing I will say, it has been a minute since I have seen Agatha all
Okay.
along. And so if there is anything that I'm saying that you as a super fan want to give color to in
Yeah.
regards to the canon,
Hell yeah.
please jump in.
Great.
Okay. All right. Chapter 1 of 16.
Let's do it.
Agatha is nearly 18. She is on her hands and knees scrubbing the floor
Ugh.
of her home, and she is very annoyed by it.
As women do.
Women be scrubbing.
Women be scrubbing.
Women be scrubbing.
Vincent B. Johnson, women be scrubbing.
We learn, this is all from Agatha's POV. We learn from her angry inner thoughts that she's been under the tutelage and care of this witch Enid, who is a healing witch. And so she's been under her care since she was a very small child. She's part of a coven. Her mother is like the leader of the coven, but she does not live with her mother.
Okay.
Enid is supposed to be training her in the witchy ways, but she's not really. She's making her do chores.
Okay.
Gross.
She's like giving her vocab tests, like nothing that Agatha, who is obsessed with power, like wants to be learning.
Yeah.
And so Agatha feels like she knows she has some power.
Yeah.
But she's like, I guess I'm not all that powerful because like I haven't been able to really tap into it. And even when I've tried, because she's like snuck away and like looked at Enid's grimoire before, like and like kind of been sneaky about it, nothing's really happened. And she's like, oh, I guess I'm just not that
I
powerful.
guess I'm just good at chores.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just good at scrubbing.
Yeah, exactly. But being Agatha, she's filled with rage about that.
Yeah.
She's like, my mother is the leader of the coven.
Yeah, I should be very- yeah.
very powerful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Her friend Mildred, who stops by to visit her, is like very bubbly and sweet. And like, I pictured her as blonde. I don't remember if she was described that way. But she's like way further ahead. They're like the same age. And Mildred has learned like a spell where she can like float up into the air like 6 inches.
She's a lesbian.
She's a lesbian.
Whoa.
And she's like, look, Agatha, isn't this great? And Agatha's like, yeah, that's great. I'm so
Yeah,
happy
how
for you.
fucking cool for you.
Fucking Mildred.
So as she sometimes does, she sneaks into Enid's room while she's away doing coven business and is like, I'm just going to look at her grimoire some more and see if anything happens. And she's like, I'm going to try to teach myself something.
Yeah.
She finds 2 pages that are like stuck together kind of in the back of the grimoire. And she
Half
really
an English trifle, half a mincemeat pie.
and she's very curious about it. And so she's like, you know what? Fuck it. And she takes her knife and cuts the pages out of the grimoire and decides to take them with her so she can separate them. And when Enid gets home, they like argue because Agatha's like, you need to teach me more. And Enid's like, you don't understand like what power is. And like, you're not ready yet. And Agatha like gets pissy and she leaves and goes into the woods. And that's where she looks at the 2 pages and she like unsticks them. And it's a ritual spell.
Ooh.
I know. And it's a spell requiring the blood of someone who has never done a ritual before. And Agatha's like, well, I've never done a ritual before.
Yeah.
No one's let me.
Was made for me.
Yes. And so she's like, fine. And it's she thinks that it is a find familiar spell.
Oh.
Because it has like familia in the thing. She doesn't quite understand the language.
See, and that's why she needs the
is it
vocab
Latin?
tests. I don't know.
Well, I wish I knew.
We'll cover it later.
Okay.
There isn't
You
any
didn't take
actual...
your vocab test?
I need to take my vocab test today.
Enid said you have to get 100.
Agricola, farm, go.
There you go. That's all you need to know.
It's the one thing I can pull right now from my 3 years of Latin. Go on.
So Agatha does her best. She like closes her eyes. She sounds out the spell. She chants it, and the air kind of grows still and gets darker, and like the whole forest goes quiet for a minute. And when she opens her eyes, there is a woman standing in front of her.
A woman.
oh, kill her.
There can't be women here. And this woman is wearing a big green cloak and has this dark hair and these big eyes, and she's smiling at her. And Agatha immediately senses this is a very powerful witch. She's like, oh, she's a big deal. I don't know why yet, but she's a big deal.
Okay.
And she says, I sense that you have a lot of power, but you are untrained. And Agatha's like, I don't know what you mean. And she's
Me?
like, yeah, me?
Moi?
She's like, you wanted to say familias instead of familia, but that doesn't matter because I'm here now.
Oh, shit.
Yep. And she said, and Agatha's like, no one will train me. And she's like clearly very bitter about it. And her new friend says, come to this spot every new moon and I will teach you something new.
Ooh.
In exchange for a very powerful book that is in the possession of your coven and has been for generations.
This don't sound right.
So
This
if
don't
you
sound
help me get that book, I will teach you how to be the powerful witch that you want to be. And Agatha
fair.
is like, "Yup." And they do like a witchy handshake where they like clasp forearms.
Ooh.
And she's like, "I will do this for you."
like this. Yeah.
Yes, but then Green Witch Lady pulls Agatha in and kisses her right on the mouth.
Oh, how old is Green Witch Lady?
We don't know.
I
We
hope
don't
it's age appropriate.
Kisses her quickly and then tells her, "Return at the new moon. I'll see you then." And Agatha like kind of runs away. And
She's
was
like,
like,
I gotta do other shit. A hot lady just
Is this-
kissed me.
Is this very silly? New Moon is this first of all, second book. Second of all, once a month?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, is it once every 2 weeks or once?
No, once a
It's
month.
roughly once a month.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So the next meeting happens at the new moon. Enid is out away at a coven meeting, and Agatha's like, "Great, I can sneak out easily." She learns that her new witch friend's name is Rio.
Hey, we know her.
And
We
she
know
says that she
her.
is a very powerful green witch. And Agatha's like, "Yes, you wear green. I
Oh,
understand."
Jesus.
Yes, good. I am.
Color looks good on you.
She looks at her dress. She's like, I am powerful red witch.
I am red. And Rio looks at her and he goes, okay, and she goes, "Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is unbind your magic." And Agatha goes, "What do you mean? I don't have anything cast on me. Like, this is just the way I am." And Rio goes, "Oh, she hasn't told you yet." And she starts to do witchy things over her. And she like grabs Agatha's jaw and like tilts her head up and like looks into her eyes. Like their faces are really close. And then Agatha feels like this electric current go through her, and all of a sudden she's thrown backwards. And then all of a sudden she feels this like overcharged power. And she rises and there's like lightning around her.
Oh, damn.
And Rio's like, "I just like gave you a bunch of my own power in order to break the binding, and like this is who you truly are.
Oh,
This is your
hell
true
yeah.
power." And like they end up like kind of like Agatha kind of stumbles into Rio, and so her arm is looped around her waist, and she like tucks her hair behind her ear. Emily, I know you hate that. She like touches her face, and
It's just certain touches.
But in like a cool way.
Yeah. This one, I'm okay with.
You're okay with
now.
this?
Yeah.
Okay.
If hair got in my face, it's okay. You can put it behind my ear.
I just want to
Okay,
make
thank
sure.
you for the permission.
But if we're like having a fun time and someone's like,
It's like, excuse me.
it needs to be like constant with the vibe.
Yeah, it needs to be natural.
It needs to be, and sometimes it feels very unnatural to me.
I see.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for having a safe space for me to talk about my fears.
Anything for you, co-host.
we always learn something about my like.
You don't want to be
messed up-
touched.
Yes. But which is so weird because I'm a very touchy feely person.
Yeah,
Like,
but you like to give, you don't like to receive.
Yeah, don't touch me unless I say it's okay.
Okay. Hey, good to know.
Yeah, but like you guys can touch me. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Agatha is like coming down from this very powerful moment, and they're like Rio's kind of holding her, but doesn't let her go. And Agatha kind of smiles at her and goes like, "I feel like you're trying to come up with another way to kiss me, like another excuse." And Rio goes, "So what if I am?" And Agatha goes, "Well, court me properly first." And they like make out a little bit.
Oh my god,
They get right into it, and I loved that about this story.
I like that.
Yeah, that's the fun thing about fan fiction is like we as the reader kind of already know who these people are. So we're like,
Yeah.
they can bang right away.
Yeah, go. Just get to it.
It's cool.
It scratches the itch when I'm between like books and stuff where I'm like, I just need like a sex scene. I'm
Yep.
like, here we go. Any Dramini.
One shot. Give me one shot.
Because I already know it.
So that's that new moon. We hear through like Mildred and Enid that like things with the townspeople where they are is not good. I think they're in Salem or like adjacent to somewhere where witch trials are happening. And so the coven is very concerned. There was basically like a mother and a baby that passed away after Enid was there trying to help heal them.
Yikes.
Yes. And so, people get very antsy when they feel like someone has been made to die.
Yeah.
And it's like nobody's fault, but they're looking for somebody to blame.
Yeah.
And they've turned their attention to the
And
coven.
it's like, listen, that baby pulled a knife. I don't know what you wanted me to do.
It's like, it was self-defense.
Baby pulled a fucking knife on me. I don't want to talk about
What
it.
was I supposed to do?
Yeah.
So I pulled the knife right back.
Right. Obviously. She's a healing witch. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And so the witches are meeting to kind of figure out what to do. And then when they actually start doing like protection spells and making protection bags of like herbs and things. And as soon as they start doing anything actually witchy, Enid is like, Agatha, you don't need to be here for this. Like, can you go get my grimoire from the cottage? And like sends her away.
Why?
Because she doesn't like her that much. And she
Enid
doesn't want to teach her
sucks.
magic.
Yeah.
But her
Enid sucks.
But Agatha's mother is there too. Like no one stands up for Agatha.
That's also why I'm like, but she should. Okay, well, Enid's mom is not. Or I'm sorry, Agatha's mom is not being a good coven leader.
No.
She
ain't good in WandaVision either.
I don't really remember her.
Agatha's mom hates Agatha.
Yes.
Okay,
Her mom fucking hates her
I
ass.
don't remember that too much. So
We'll get to it. It shows up here.
Gotcha.
So Agatha is like, I pictured her like walking down the road to the cottage, kind of like mumbling to herself and like kicking a rock down the thing.
I'll show you grimoires.
And all of a sudden Rio like is walking next to her.
Oh.
And she's like, it's not the new moon. And Rio was like, oh, that was just when we were gonna like learn stuff.
Oh.
I can still hang out.
But like, if you don't want to hang out with me, I can leave. And Agatha's like, no, that's fine. You can walk me.
Cool. That's really cool.
You can walk me to the cottage. And she basically spends the entire walk bitching about Enid and being like, fuck her. And Rio is doing nothing to calm her down. She's like, yeah, she sucks. You're powerful. They should see that. They should understand you better. All of this. And so she's getting hyped up. And they walk together, and she's like, Agatha's like, I don't want to just be like a healer like Enid. Like, I want to do more with my power. Like, and Rio's like, well, green witches don't just heal. We can also, do things with necromancy, and we can bring things back from the dead. And Agatha's like, what? And Rio tugs her off the side of the road, and all of a sudden they're in they're in the woods, but it's a different type of woods.
Okay.
And Rio refers to it as the in-between. So they're in the in-between place, and they go up to Rio's like, I want to show you something. And she goes up to this rabbit in a snare, and the rabbit is long dead, right? The rabbit is like kind of decaying.
Because it pulled the knife on that baby.
Because it pulled the knife on the baby. It had to die.
It had to go.
And Rio kind of kneels over it, and Agatha's watching, and this magic kind of comes out of her fingers and shoots into the rabbit, and the rabbit jumps up alive again.
Okay.
Okay. And Rio kind of removes the rabbit from the snare and it cuddles into her arms right
Aw.
away. And she hands the rabbit to Agatha and is like, this can be your familiar now.
Oh.
And then it bites Agatha, gives her rabies.
Well, and Agatha is like, necromancy is kind of a dark magic, isn't it? And Rio's like, anything can be dark if you make it dark.
I kind of agree with that statement.
Yeah. It's very it's like a Harry Potter phrase too, like there is only power in those too weak to use it or something like that. It's very that. It's very like
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
balance.
it's all about
Yeah,
the
yeah.
intention behind whatever you're doing. She
Yeah.
basically like gives an example. She's like, even like the lightest spell meant to help somebody can
Could hurt something.
fuck up
yeah.
their entire life.
Yeah.
And Rio's like, okay, I'll walk you home. And Agatha's holding the rabbit, and all of a sudden, and Rio like leads her out of the woods again. And when they originally entered the woods, they were a mile away from the cottage. When they exit the woods, they're right in front of it. So some other things have happened. And Rio says, "See, I'm chivalrous. I walked you home." And Agatha's like, "You shouldn't have." And they kind of like flirt. And Rio hands her a book of runes and says, "Learn these for our next lesson."
Ooh. Okay.
So she's giving her things.
So she's giving her things.
The next yeah, my little trinkets. Oh, and then the other thing is like Rio casts like a notice me not charm on the rabbit. So she's like, no one's gonna really realize that you suddenly have a rabbit. Like this is our little thing. So the next day or shortly after, Agatha's doing chores and her mother comes to Enid's cottage to visit and speak with her. Enid suspects that Agatha has gotten access to magic that she hasn't been taught because she's basically noticed that Agatha seems happier and not as angry. Like,
So something happened.
yeah, she seems content. And
I hate that.
And that doesn't seem good for us.
No, we don't like it. And so she's kind of like, her mother's kind of poking at her, trying to get some information from her. And Agatha is like, I'm not allowed to learn anything. You don't teach me anything. Like, what do you think I'm doing? And her mother is like, she goes, your magic is wild, Agatha. You need a firm hand, and Enid is best for that. And Agatha goes, how do you know anything about my magic? I've never had magic, have I? Because she knows that she was bound. She doesn't know why, but she knows that she was bound and that something was broken.
Yeah.
And her mother basically goes, like, tells her that when she was younger, Agatha killed someone, killed a little boy.
Oh, damn.
With her powers.
Ooh, put in a jingle now.
For killing a little boy.
Dead kids.
Agatha doesn't remember any of this. So she does not remember this incident with the boy. Like, she has no idea. But the mother is like, you killed a little boy. And so you cannot utilize magic until you are properly trained without risking basically banishment from the coven. Like, no one trusts you. Everyone remembers that this
I know
happened.
you were like 6, but nobody fucking
Nobody
trusts
likes
your
you,
ass.
girl.
bad. You're
no one
bad.
does. And her mother leaves Agatha with this information, and all of a sudden Rio is there, and clearly having eavesdropped, and is basically like asking Agatha. She's like provoking her, and is like, "Why are you upset? What went on? Do you think your mom's afraid of you?" Like,
no.
yeah. Like,
Actually,
don't
everything is very cool right now, and I'm very fine.
Yeah, it's cool. It's
Where's my
whatever.
rabbit? Where's my rabbit?
Agatha gets very angry and like lashes out in a rage, and like a force shoots from her and grabs Rio and like holds her still up in the air. And Rio starts to laugh and says, "You are absolutely perfect."
Ooh.
Okay. And that throws Agatha for a loop, and she like drops Rio. They're outside of the house at this point. They're like out in the yard. Drops Rio, who then pins Agatha against the side of the house. Rio does, and kisses her. And Agatha kisses her back, and she says, "I'm still angry." And Rio says, "I can work with that." And she says, "Did you do the reading? There will be a test. It's a sexy test.
Vocab test.
And she basically quizzes Agatha about the runes book, and for each right answer touches her in a new place.
Oh, watch out, elbow. Watch out, ankle.
Yeah.
Watch out, kneecap.
She whispers, "You're the top of the class," before she starts to finger her against the
Oh
side
my
of the house.
god.
I just wasn't expecting it. I don't know why.
You gotta get ahead of these these things.
my God.
Witches be
Okay.
freaky. You know?
Honestly,
Yeah.
always think about fingering. You're right.
That's rule number one.
always
of
think.
femmes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always think about fingering.
They
is the-
always think about
is
fingering.
the number one rule of the femmes reading film.
Yeah, absolutely.
Honestly, it kind of is.
Yeah. Always. We got to send that T-shirt idea to Cody.
Yeah.
Always
Cody.
think about fingering.
Cody's making merch for you guys.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The best.
It's gonna be good.
Okay, so then before Rio leaves, like after the orgasm, she's like, "You should ask Enid about your childhood. She's been waiting for you to ask."
Oh.
And Agatha is like, "Okay." And so as soon as Enid gets home, Agatha can't help herself. She's like, "So, what happened when I was younger? Like, why do you guys all hate me?" And Enid is like, "I'm surprised that you weren't already told. You killed that boy in cold blood because he was bullying you, and you were right by a river, and you're with your powers threw him into the river and held him down until he drowned."
Fuck.
And she was like, "The entire coven tried to stop you, and you did not let them. You were powerful enough to push them away, and that boy died."
That's a metal as a head.
That's crazy.
Hey, also, y'all can't stop a fucking 6-year-old.
They wouldn't stop, like a little girl.
Guys, get your shit together. Guys, grow up.
We all
Grow up.
stood 15 feet away. What were we to do?
Right. And this is
And we couldn't
basically
yell.
like, and well, because it's like they all tried to stop her, but like she was apparently so powerful that like nothing that anyone did could do anything. And Enid basically, this is where she reveals that she fucking hates Agatha and has hated her the whole time.
Was it her kid?
Was it her brother?
No, that's the thing that bothered me is maybe I missed it, but we don't ever really learn like it's just like a little boy from the village that bullied her.
Oh.
And so just like a little shithead kid that
Oh, because
Yeah.
see, I'd be like, oh yeah, like you killed my kid.
Yeah, that would be
you.
grounds for hatred. Correct.
Yeah. But my thinking too is like, okay, yeah, this is a horrible thing that happened. But
Yes.
also like a little kid that doesn't understand their powers, gets
I, like,
angry.
Exactly. I
Like-
don't feel like, oh shit, Aggie, you fucked up. Like
Yeah.
you were literally.
I also don't think like hatred would be the right. I feel like fear would be the
Yeah.
which I guess fear can come out as
can
hatred,
turn into
but like it doesn't read as well as I think she wanted it to.
Enid, on the
Yeah.
other hand, goes, "I know you're rotten. I saw your face when you killed that little boy and you had no expression. You don't deserve to have any power because you are dangerous. And I have done everything that I can to keep you from it. And I will do everything I can to keep you from having power because you are a horrible person."
Too bad, Enid. Your girl got fingered.
So what you gonna do, Enid?
And as soon as Enid says that, as soon as this big speech ends,
Oh no.
there is a knock at the door of
Oh.
Enid's cottage.
Is it Rio? $10 says it's Rio.
There are two men there
I didn't take
saying-
that bet. I didn't take that bet.
Enid is being charged with witchcraft and sorcery and murder by the townsfolk.
That
by
was
the magistrate.
okay. I'd go back to Rio. It was
Yeah. And Enid surrenders herself basically to the authorities.
Shit.
Well, thank God she got her backstory before she got arrested.
Yep, she got it out. That's what's important.
Otherwise, she'd be like, "Damn," and I guess I'll never know.
And I had a full story to tell her too. Well,
She'll never know how much I fucking hate her.
that's crazy.
Yes.
she finds just a convenient letter in a drawer of like your entire backstory.
Dear Agatha,
By Enid.
when you were a child, you did something I really didn't like. Enid pleads guilty and will be hanged.
Wow.
In
Woof.
true witch trial fashion. It has been 2 weeks since Enid was taken. Agatha has not seen Rio this entire time, but she's still in Enid's cottage alone. And the morning, or like I think it might be the day before Enid is due to be hanged, Agatha wakes up and her mother is sitting by her bed.
Oh.
And Agatha basically tells her mother that Enid had revealed what happened and why like everyone hates her. And her mother was like, I've been trying to protect you as best I could. I understand that you were a child, but the coven wanted to banish you. Like everyone was so afraid
Banish
of you.
that child.
Send the child into the woods. And Agatha asks her mother and says, Are you still afraid of me? And her mom hesitates just a little bit too long. So she knows she is.
What a coward.
Real bad. The next day, all the witches are standing in the crowd as Enid is led to the gallows to be hanged. Agatha is there and she's like shaking. Like she doesn't really feel anything for Enid, but she's also never watched something like this happen before.
Yeah.
Damn.
And all of a sudden Rio is next to her and just holds her hand.
Aww.
Yeah, it's really sweet. And then as she's doing that, Enid obviously noose around her neck, drops,
Damn.
but she doesn't break her neck. She's struggling.
That's the
Oh,
worst.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's struggling and she's choking, and Agatha closes her eyes, and all of a sudden Enid goes up in flames
What?
and then it's gone.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy.
I know what'll fix this.
Yeah.
Light it on fire.
And Rio says that was impressive, and Agatha goes, it was quick. I needed it to be done. And Rio was like, that was wild. Okay.
Okay, she got some anger.
She's done.
She got
cool.
a flair for the dramatic.
Damn.
Rio, like, they go back to Enid's cottage so that Agatha can pack. So now that Enid is gone, Agatha is moving in with her mother and Mildred, because her mother has been training Mildred this whole time.
Oh, Millie.
Because she certainly can't live alone. And so
No.
Agatha packs up Enid's grimoire and some of her other things, and they make out in Agatha's room for a while, et cetera, et cetera. We love
What'd you
that
do
for them.
today? I lit a girl on fire. I made out with my girlfriend.
This mysterious green witch that I summoned from the
Yeah.
woods one time.
and I moved back in with my mom.
And I asked no follow-up questions.
Classic
She's
Thursday.
really pretty.
She's really pretty.
Wears green.
And she also eats her out and makes her say please about it. You know, so
Okay.
and makes her say please about it.
yeah.
Good.
As you should. Good.
Yeah,
As you should.
be polite.
Yeah. It's just good manners.
What'd your mom teach you? Always say please when being eaten. Out.
There you go. So now she's living with Mildred and her mother. She finds out that Mildred has a crush on the nearby dairy farmer.
Yeah,
And-
Mildred.
Yep. And she's very kind of annoyed with Mildred because Mildred's like, he's just so handsome. And Agatha's like, this doesn't do anything for me.
He brings nothing to the table.
He brings nothing to the table, but like, I'm happy for you, I guess.
Milk.
Yeah.
Dairy
Sure.
farmer.
Sure.
Yep.
One
exactly.
thing he's good for. His cows.
I'm honestly more of a cheese gal anyways. So.
And Agatha has finally been like, maybe I should try to find stuff out about my mysterious girlfriend. And so she tries to she puts together like a concoction of herbs and puts them under her pillow because she's like, when I go to sleep tonight, my dreams will take me to wherever Rio is. Like this will be a way for me to spy on her.
Oh, that's cool.
And so she falls asleep, and immediately she's in the mysterious woods where the rabbit came back to life.
In the in-between.
In the in-between, and she hears whispers in the woods of people saying like, I want to leave, I need to get out of here, why I'm trapped here.
Spooky.
And Rio is in front of her and kisses her and goes, it's not safe for you to be here alone, and pushes her, and she wakes up.
Oh.
Oh, my Lanta.
Safe.
I know.
Spooky voices.
Spoopy.
I love a villain who wants to keep me safe.
That's very much what's happening here. In the morning, Agatha Mildred comes to Agatha and is like, I want to see my farm boy. And Agatha's like, I'll help you find your farm boy, and helps her make up a lie to be like, we're gonna go pick herbs, and is like pushes Mildred off and is like, okay, I'll just stall here for 45 minutes, go see your boy. Of course Rio comes out of the woods and they scissor in the grass for a little while.
Oh my god. Good for them.
God.
They are completely naked. They're like the orgasms have happened, but they're like making out in the grass and having a lovely time. And Agatha looks up and sees Mildred watching her, tears in her eyes, and
Why
is like,
can't I have it that good?
Why are there tears in her eyes?
you'll find out in a moment. And she leaves and runs into the woods, and Agatha goes to stop her, and Rio is like, no, this is actually a really good backstory for you. Like, you're fucking a woman from town. This way, if we're seen together again, people will be a little bit weirded out, but they don't know that I'm a powerful being who's teaching magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so she kind of stops her and is like, she's gonna say something about it, but let her believe that I'm just
I'm just a girl.
I'm just a townsperson.
Put your dress back on.
Yes.
We'll be fine.
yeah.
Yeah,
Do you want to get back to scissoring?
please.
How tall is the grass here?
I don't.
Just have some
Just
cover.
a neatly trimmed lawn. There is no cover.
Are you worried about-
They're on like a golf course.
Yeah. Are you worried about clippings?
They didn't even go on the sound trap.
Oh,
There's-
no.
it's just I'm just gonna need some cover. I can't just be out on a lawn. Fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
I imagine there's some amount
Listen,
of high grass.
this body, it's for whoever I end up with, and God, and the other people who have seen it already. But still,
yeah. I was about to say, who are we lying to right now?
everyone.
Okay, so when Agatha gets home, Mildred is like, "Who is that girl?" And Agatha was like, "She's a friend from the village. What business is it of yours?
Fuck off.
And then she's like, "Why were you crying?" And Mildred was like, "My farm boy has decided to be with somebody else, and he doesn't want me because he knows that I'm a witch, and I wouldn't give up my powers for him."
Oh, you can just give them up.
Apparently.
Okay.
And I guess she was I guess he was very intimidated by her powers and wanted her to give them up. And she's like, "I would have done it for him because he's just the best, most specialist boy."
But she just said she wouldn't give them up.
Mildred said that she would for him.
Oh, but he was like, no.
He was like, actually, I found somebody else that just doesn't have all this complicated
I'm sorry.
shit.
I thought it was like, I found someone else because you're a witch and you won't give up your powers.
No, the more complicated thing that I left out of my notes, but since we're getting into it, the witchy powers are passed usually through the female bloodline. So if they had children, there was a chance that their kid could be magical or be a witch. And he just didn't want that heat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he broke up with her, but she was like fully willing to be like, "I'll just not do any of the gifts that have been given to me."
Gotcha.
And Agatha is disgusted by
Yeah.
that. It goes against everything that she is.
Change yourself for a man.
No, especially with the farm boy.
The farm boy.
It can't even be a farm man. Just a farm boy.
Just a boy.
So after this conversation happens, Agatha goes back up to her room and she finds that there is another book in her bag that wasn't there before that Rio has kind of snuck in there.
Okay.
And it is a handwritten book of spells.
You
and
handwritten? That's so romantic.
It's so she realizes that Rio has given her her spell book and it has little notes in it like, "Use this one when you miss me," or
my
like,
God.
"This one made me think of you."
like,
that's
seriously,
so cute.
if I was dating someone and they slipped a book into my bag to be like, "Thought you'd like it," I'd be like, "Oh my God, we're getting married."
Let alone a handwritten
with little
spell
when I
book.
read this, I thought of you.
Yeah. Annotated. It's annotated.
So Agatha is very charmed by this. She spends she's up night and day reading this book whenever she can sneak away. She's trying to learn things. At the next new moon, the moment that she sees Rio, she jumps on her. They just start making out. Rio's like, "I should be teaching you something," and Agatha's like, "We have to make up for lost time."
Yeah.
Scissor, quick.
You're teaching me how to love.
And Rio goes, "I have something that I can teach you." And she lays down her cloak and she asks Agatha to lay down on it. And she like says a spell and the roots of the trees around them come up and wrap around Agatha's wrists and ankles. And so she's held down by the power of the trees. And her test is basically like, Rio's like, "I'm going to do stuff to you, but you can't come until you figure out how to magic your way out
of the trees.
Of the tree restraints."
I mean,
This is insane.
It's so good. So much
I'm
fun.
not mad about this.
And no, she can't come. I'm like, Agatha. I'm like, well, I'll be here for the rest of my life. Thank
I'm
you
just
so much.
gonna hang out.
This is incredible.
she's gonna be edged until she magics out of a tree.
Yes. She finally does after a long sex scene that I won't get into here.
Why?
Go read it.
Fine. Maybe I will. I guess.
Afterwards, they're laying together, and Agatha's like talking about her tragic backstory, and she's like, "I wish I could remember the incident with the boy."
I don't know if you'd want to remember that incident.
Yeah.
And Rio says, "Well, I was there." And Agatha doesn't ask any follow-up questions about that.
Of course not.
And Rio kind of describes what happened to her, and like that the boy pushed Agatha into the river, like was bullying her, and she dragged him down with her and drowned him with her magic. And that the other witches couldn't stop her. And Agatha asked Rio, like, "Have you always been keeping watch on me?" And Rio says, "No, I was just in the neighborhood at the time." And then she asks, no follow-up question.
Agatha, just because we're in a post-coital bliss does not mean that we cannot find out information that we need.
No, she's
too
busy.
happy.
She doesn't need to know.
You know what? Bring Enid back. She was telling us shit.
Yeah. That's one of those things. It's like, we know she's death, but Agatha just hasn't really checked
Just
in
like,
on
but
that.
she's so hot.
She's so hot. She just held me down with tree roots.
Yeah.
She
and
gave
ate me out.
a book, you guys.
Guys, could a farm boy do this?
Farm boys don't know how to read or annotate.
Somehow, Agatha is still reading more of Rio's spellbook and like pining every day, but then is also like, I shouldn't be pining after her. She just like eats me out a lot, and like, but we're not that serious. And it's like, girl, get it together.
We really need to define the relationship.
We really need to define the
with this
relationship.
mysterious Rio.
Yes,
Don't even know her last name.
Miss River.
Rio Grande, as I call her.
At the full moon, the coven gathers. Things with the townsfolk is still not good. Tensions are escalating. Even though Enid was hanged, like they hoped that would kind of calm everyone down. It hasn't. Like if anything, it has made people more bloodthirsty.
Well, yeah, she caught on fire.
Yeah,
Well, a good hanging usually calms the townsfolk.
It's very soothing for the nerves.
Yeah.
they are like, well, we need to fill Enid's position as the healer of the coven, and by rights, it should go to Agatha because she was the one training under Enid.
Yeah.
Instead,
Thanks, Enid.
Mildred gets it.
Fucking
I do think that's a
Mildred.
better call.
I agree. It seems like Agatha didn't actually learn how to heal
I
anybody.
don't think
She
she
didn't.
wants to heal anybody.
No.
Yeah, but Agatha is pissed because, she is who she is.
I scrubbed all those goddamn pots after what?
I could identify herbs from the pots, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe.
She goes into the woods and she just like screams as loud as she can. And when she kind of opens her eyes and comes up, like all of the grass and the foliage around her and even some of the bushes have just been pushed back. Like there was a huge explosion that came out of her in her rage. And obviously Rio heard her and is there and like makes them a fire, and they're just sitting at the fire, and Agatha's just like so defeated, and it's like, I failed. Like Mildred is an official part of the coven and I'm not, and no one trusts me and everyone is afraid of me. And Rio's like, it's not over. And Agatha's like, what's this about the book you want to get? Like, is it my mother's? And Rio says, no, it's her mother's. And Agatha's like, oh, you must be very old and powerful. And then asks nothing else. And they just flirt.
No, because all she's thinking about is smooches.
All she's thinking about is wanting to be a healer for some reason.
Yeah.
I know. She just wants to belong in any way.
Yeah, I
Is
get
really
it.
what it is. And then I wrote down an excerpt of like what their flirting is like so that you guys know
Yes.
to read this story.
Okay.
Yes.
Rio's smile widened. Oh, are you looking for extra lessons around finger work? It's important for spell work, I've heard, Agatha said, brushing her lips to Rio's. Those were your words. Oh, screw your rules and just fuck me already. The fire near them roared for a moment, and they both looked at it before Rio turned to face Agatha. Oh, I do so enjoy it when you're angry and powerful, she says, leaning down to kiss her.
This is so good.
It's so good.
This is fun. This
Excuse
is
me,
fun.
I will be reading this as soon as I get home.
I will send you a link.
Thank God.
Back home, Agatha speaks to her mother, who was concerned about her, and is like, I know you were upset by that, but like it was the right call.
Yeah.
And Agatha's like, I just wanted to make you proud. And her mother's like, I know, but you weren't ready. And Agatha is just so fed up. And she's like, you know what? I'm going to focus all my energy on finding this book for Rio, and I'm going to get the fuck out of here. So that's
Good
what
for
she's
her.
focused
Honestly,
on.
I feel okay with this plan.
Yeah.
She got to get out
Just
of there.
get out. Nobody here likes her.
Yep.
It's not,
Start-
why
start
you
your
blaming
own.
the child?
Start your own coven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start it.
Be your own boss.
Be guys.
Be a
be a boss lady.
She starts just searching where she's like, it must be my mother's book. She must have it somewhere in this house. She starts searching around whenever no one else is there, and she realizes that the only place it can be is in her mother's room. And her mother's room, the door is locked with these runes and spells of protection in a language.
Wait a minute.
Done. Someone got a room book.
Maybe
Wait
a
a
little bit.
minute.
Farm boy gave me room book.
But it's also these spells of protection in a language that Agatha does not know and has never heard before.
Ugh.
I know.
Spanish.
Agatha realizes that like her mother would not be so sloppy as to like leave a translation volume around, but maybe Mildred is dumb enough to have left her books unlocked.
God, this feels like a point and click adventure where it's like, fuck, I don't have the thing to open this.
Go to Mildred.
Go to
Mildred's
Mildred.
house.
Oh man, here's my book of translations. I don't know what to do with it. Do you want it?
I guess I could look at it. We'll see. How to read Spanish.
So she's searching through Mildred's stuff. So Mildred, because now she's an official part of the coven, she has taken over Enid's cottage. So she's living alone there. Okay. Agatha is like searching. She finds love letters from the farm boy.
Aww.
She snags one in case it's useful blackmail later.
Uh-huh.
And she kind of is looking around and she sees like the like outdoor fire pit at Enid's place and is like, I feel like maybe she might hide something under there. And sure enough, there is a book, and it has that same language, and she doesn't really know what to do with it. And so the next time she sees Rio, she tells Rio about it, and she's like, this is like the language from my mother's door. It's in this book that I found of Mildred's. I don't know what it is. And Rio's like, oh, this is a witch's alphabet. Your coven has their own code. Has no one taught you your coven's language yet?
Oh, Jesus.
Nope.
And so Agatha realized they have been hiding their language from her.
What the
sad.
fuck?
Yeah.
She
That's
has no
sad.
culture.
She
Yeah.
has nothing. They have
Yeah.
fully iced her out.
That's
God
sad.
damn. And again, she was literally a child.
It wasn't her fault.
Yeah.
And she's just so angry. And Rio is like, I have something that'll cheer you up, and I'm going to teach you something. And she's like,
it's my mouth.
I was
It's
going to
my
say
mouth.
it's pussy. Hey, why not both?
why not?
¿Por qué no los dos?
Porque no es Spanish.
Spanish. I don't know Spanish.
You will after tonight.
And Rio is like excited. Like Agatha's like, oh, she's like bouncing on, like, she's like, come on, let's go. I'm going to show you something. Da-da-da-da-da.
Okay.
After they've had this very heartbreaking conversation, she leads her into the woods and is like, we just have to wait. And Agatha's like, I fucking hate waiting. And they see like a raccoon walk into the clearing.
Okay.
And Rio's like, okay, I'm gonna, and just like stands behind her and is like, I'm gonna show you how to do this, and like holds up her hands and like recites a spell in her ear and is like, repeat after me. And Agatha repeats after her, and a purple lightning shoots out of her hands and starts to suck the energy out of this raccoon and into her.
Damn. Sorry,
And-
raccoon.
And right before the raccoon dies, Rio stops Agatha, and Agatha gets pissy and is like, why did you stop me? And Rio just kind of smiles at her and says, you're perfect.
I was having a good
I
time.
was having a fun time.
Let me kill the raccoon.
And Rio's like, you're
He
the
had
first
a
person. And Rio is like really happy and excited, and Agatha's like, why are you so excited? And Rio's like, because every other time I've shown this to someone, they have not been able to do it, or they've run away screaming. And you were able to do it, and you're not afraid of me, and
Yeah.
you like this,
And you want more.
and you want more, and you like want to hang out with me.
You match my freak.
You freak. Yeah. Like, and she's like, I liked that at first, that you were just fearless, but then I got to know you and I liked you even more.
Cute.
And they kiss about it. And it's really cute.
And the raccoon's like, the guys are fucking dying over here.
And they say that they're each other's, and it's really cute.
Okay.
Agatha feels really, really good about this.
Yeah.
The thing that I forgot to say earlier is that when she left to meet Rio and to like learn how to suck the energy out of things and also to bang in the woods, she left the cottage unattended. And her mother had told her before she left, like, please do not leave the cottage unattended. Someone has to be on the grounds at all time. And Agatha was like, sure. And then she left.
What's gonna happen?
She walks home feeling great. Sticks in her hair.
Yeah.
Bite marks all around
Hell
her body
yeah.
and shoulders.
Baby
yeah.
girl.
In her ripped nightdress. Like, beep-a-deep-a-dee.
What's up,
Girlfriend.
mother?
Goes in the door.
Nerds. Guess who got laid?
Hey, while you guys are studying words, I'm getting fucked.
Oh, sorry. What was that? Can't understand because of that alphabet. Got laid.
She opens the door to the cottage. It is ransacked.
What the fuck?
Like, there are burned books everywhere. The entire coven is standing in the kitchen, and they're like, oh my God, Agatha, you're alive. The townsfolk, because there was no one there to hold the wards in place.
Oh, shit.
They came and were able to get into the cabin, just break shit, rip it apart,
Okay, to be
destroy
fair though,
things.
Agatha, per their logic, Agatha probably couldn't keep the wards up at all. She
Yeah,
ain't got
'cause
no
she's
magic.
bound.
But it was one of those things where it was like just a witch of
person.
the
Okay,
bloodline
okay.
needs to be there in
Okay.
order for the wards to stay in place. Yes. And Agatha, they were like, we thought that the townsfolk like kidnapped you. Where were you? And she was like, they did kidnap me,
like,
and then
go
I
with it, go with it.
I fought them off, and that's why I have all these scratches and bite marks all over me.
They had a knife.
And one knife
They had
between
one knife.
200 of them.
Couldn't stop him.
And one of the witches is like examining her, and she's like, "These look like claw marks. Are you okay? Like it looks like something like
Yeah, they like scratched me real hard.
Yeah, and she's like, yeah. Like I got away though,
The
so
knife
it's fine.
was dull.
Like, yeah. And so she like kind of gets away with it. Her mother feels horrible. Her mother's like, I'm so sorry, Agatha. We should have never left you alone. Like
Yeah.
knowing how bad things were.
Yeah, you should feel bad. You should feel
Yeah,
bad.
she
Maybe
should.
give me some
This is
powers.
all your fault.
Only I had a little bit of power. Yeah, maybe I could fight them off.
But now that Agatha like knows about, she has like the translation book and everything, she can unlock the runes on her mother's door.
Ruh-roh.
So she basically drugs her mom so that she goes to sleep,
Slay.
like at the kitchen table,
Okay.
and is able to break into her room in order to get this book. And so she she finds it. She grabs it. It doesn't fight her at all. Like she's just able to get in there. She's like, this should be harder than it is.
Yeah.
But whatever. I guess her mom didn't think that she was ever going to be powerful. She doesn't know that her spell was broken. Like
Yeah.
she doesn't think she would ever be powerful enough to actually get this thing.
Yeah.
And so Agatha is like finally like, okay, I'm gonna enact my evil plan. So she has the book. She like lets all of these animals loose. Like she goes to the farm boy's house and lets his like bulls and cows loose in the pasture and basically spells them to like be aggravated. So they're just running around destroying shit. Like the bulls are running in and like trying to mate with the sheep and like destroying things.
Oh, no.
And the farm boy like runs up to the cottage that her mother stays in and is like, please help me like wrangle my animals. And Mildred and her mother run away, and Agatha's like, okay, now's my time. I'm gonna go find Rio with the book. And she goes into the forest. She kind of calls for Rio, and then she also sits down and examines the book. And the book has wards on it, one from every single member of the coven with their blood, has like signed.
Oh shit.
And like locked in this book. And so Agatha kind of sits down and starts to unpick these wards one by one. And by the time she's done with that, darkness has fallen and Rio is still not there. And so yeah, she's
I don't feel good about it.
I know. Very intrigued. I'm very intrigued.
I know. I'm so sucked in right now.
Yeah. She finally is able to open the book and she starts to read. It is the Book of the Dead.
Uh-huh.
It is full of dark, dark secrets and spells for bringing things back from the dead, from siphoning power from other witches, from doing things to make yourself more powerful. And it's ancient and corrupting, and how to speak with the dead. And Agatha is just reading it and getting all of these knowledge. And she's not sure how long she's sitting there reading through it, but the sun starts to go down. And she hears like a stick snap behind her, and she's like, "Oh, it's Rio, but it's Mildred." Mildred,
Oh, fuck. No, Mildred.
Mildred, go home.
Mildred, please. She has a knife. You need to go. Mildred.
This bit is killing me. I love it.
Thank you.
She's got a
I'm very funny sometimes.
You are.
Thank you.
I love this.
Mildred is staring at her. Mildred is covered in blood. Her eyes are bloodshot. She's been crying. There's blood on her hands and on her clothes.
The farm boy died.
The farm boy was killed by the bulls on the rampage.
They tried to mate with him.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to get them back into the pen or anything. They were trying to mate with him.
I knew it. I knew
Damn,
it.
Emily, you're too smart for us.
And Mildred stares at Agatha with hatred in her eyes and is like, I know that you did this. I know that you did. I cannot wait to watch you burn. I'm so tired of having to look at your face.
Fucking
and she
Jesus.
Mildred takes all of her power and
Shoots
it at Agatha.
And Agatha. Yup.
And Agatha, without even knowing what she's doing, absorbs all of Mildred's
Yup.
power,
Yep,
like she does in the show, and sucks all of the power out of her. And Mildred finally falls to the ground like a grayed husk of a person.
Yep.
And Agatha feels warm and powerful and vicious and amazing. And then as soon as Mildred falls to the ground, she realizes what she's done. And she's horrified. She hadn't meant to do this. She didn't realize that she would, just like with the boy. And she says it was an accident. And when she says that, she feels Rio come and stand next to her.
Oh, no.
And Rio says, it's not your fault. She lied to you a million times. She pretended to be your friend. Like Rio is behind her and holds Agatha in her arms while Agatha shuts her eyes and cries.
Oh, baby girl.
Agatha's just standing there staring at Mildred's dead body and kind of just is like, here's your book to Rio.
Yeah, whatever. Womp
very
womp.
Got you this, I guess.
Do you want to eat me out? Like,
Use the trees.
Very anticlimactic. Really, like it's in the fic. It's like Agatha felt that this was very anticlimactic, considering she just kind of hands her this book.
Yeah.
And Rio is like, she attacked you. You survived. Like, don't feel guilty. You are more powerful than her. Like, I believed in you. She was like, I've done a million things to try to get this book, and no one could figure it out, but you figured it out in 5 months. So you're incredible. I think you're amazing. And she kisses Agatha, and she's like, I will find you again. And then she leaves with the book.
Well, that ain't feeling good.
What the fuck, Rio?
Well,
did she at least take the body?
No. Agatha is pacing in front of Mildred's body, being like, I should bury her, right? I should bury her.
Yes.
And she's trying to figure out her thoughts and feelings. She's trying to figure out what to do. And she keeps thinking, like, she was my only friend. Like, she probably hated me a lot, but like, she was kind of my only friend.
That's sad.
And she hears all of a sudden super loud, Agatha Harkness. And it's her mother calling her.
Oh no.
And all of a sudden she is like pulled through the woods, and it is her mother summoning her to where the coven is, and she basically falls through the sky and lands in the middle of like a circle of
that's kind of
witches.
cool.
It's really cool.
Oh shit.
That's cool.
And they're all kind of chanting around her, and her mother is like, where is the book? Where is the book that you stole? And Agatha's like, I didn't steal the coven's grimoire. And her mother says, quote, no, the book we had in our protection. We left the old country to keep it safe. It has survived in this coven for generations, and you must return it and its magic to us, or you will be punished. And Agatha's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't take anything.
Oh shit, we're very like WandaVision right now.
Yes.
Her like her like backstory scene.
Yep.
Okay,
They're all like, hey, you stole this, and she's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't. I'm just a little baby.
I'm just a girl. I'm just Catherine Hahn, but like de-aged.
Yeah.
Come on. I'm just a little girl.
So she won't admit to anything. She's like, kind of like, fuck all you guys.
Yeah, honestly, y'all deserve it.
At
Fuck
this
you.
point, yes. She won't admit anything. She's dragged into the woods, and she's basically thrown into a cave. So she's in this cave. Rio comes to her and is like, they're planning to execute you in the morning. Like, they do not trust you, girl.
Well, of course they don't.
Right?
And it's your fault.
And Agatha,
Rio.
and Agatha starts to cry, and she's like, "Why won't anyone love me?
Aww.
Why don't I have any friends? Like, no one. I'm just too difficult to love." And Rio's like, "You're not too difficult to love. They're just cowards."
Yeah. I mean, kind of.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of into it. That's my toxic trait, is I'm a little into that.
Yeah.
And Rio's like, "I can get you out of here," and Agatha's like, no, I have to see this through. I have to see if they're actually going to try to kill me.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, that's going to tell me everything I need to know. So will you please just sit with me until the morning?
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh my heart.
And so the day passes, and they just talk and tell each other stories. And like, Rio's like, when we get out of here, we're going to like travel the world together and be witches. And we're going to live together. We're like going to go to Italy and like have a good time.
We're going to have gelato. You ever had gelato?
Yeah, and Rio's like, we're going to be together a long time. Don't worry, Agatha. I've got you. At sundown, the witches come, and they pull Agatha out, and they tug her into the woods. Rio has snuck away. And somewhere in the back of her mind, Agatha is like holding out hope. She's like, my mother would not kill me. Like, this is a banishment. My family wouldn't, like, they hate me and they don't trust me, but they'll just send me away. They're not going to do this.
Yeah.
And she's thinking that all the way up until she's put on a platform and tied to a
This
stake.
is WandaVision.
This
Yep,
is WandaVision.
This is her scene. Uh-huh.
And she says, "Help me, mother, please don't do this." She's like, "I can't control it." And her mother will not look her in the eyes until suddenly she does. And she starts chanting to basically end Agatha's life. And as one, they push their hands forward and their magic forward to execute her. And Agatha cries, "No!" But it's far too late as all of their power seeps into her and she starts to drain every single member of the coven
And
of
she
their
couldn't
power.
stop it.
She can't stop it. And her mother is kind of the last one standing and looking at her, like her mother initially, who's just kind of seems to be cold and concentrating on what needs to be done. By the end, once she realizes what's happening around her, her mother is looking at her with such intense hatred. And she knows, and Agatha realizes this is the only way to be free. And she just pushes forward and lets herself finally drain her mother of all of her power.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
Yep. And Agatha one last time says, "Mother, please, I can be good." And her mother says, "No, you can't."
I mean, she literally can't. She's just draining people of their power.
Yeah,
She can't help it.
she
But
can't.
in her heart,
but in her heart, she's good.
Yeah.
In her heart, she tried.
I guess.
yeah, come on.
Fine.
The quote is, "All the love in the world couldn't stop her from draining her mother's power, just like all the others."
Jesus.
And when it's over, she takes her mother's blue and white pendant off of her neck and she wanders into the aspen forest. And Rio is there holding her rabbit, who they have named Scratchy, by the way.
Aw.
And Agatha rushes into her arms, rushes into Rio's arms and kisses her. And she says, and Rio says, "They were afraid when they should have worshipped you in your power."
Oh.
And Rio kisses her, and Agatha is like, "I love knowing that she will want me in spite of everything." And she finally believes that she's not difficult to love. And she says, "We belong together," as they wander into the woods.
Oh.
And that is the end of the story.
And then it's a freeze frame and it's, "We belong together. We belong." Yep.
We belong.
My God. That was beautiful.
That was good. That was a fun one.
That was especially as somebody again who loved WandaVision, who loved Agatha. I was like,
Yes.
I see what's happening here. Oh no, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I really loved it. And like, you can speak to this a little bit better than me probably, but reading it, I knew that it was like leading up to that kind of backstory scene from Agatha all along, but they don't, it's really just that last bit, right?
Yeah, it's
and
just
everything
that.
else is kind of this author, I think,
Yeah,
coming up
all
with her
of that,
backstory.
like, there
Which is really impressive.
Yeah.
It feels like it flowed really well into that.
No, the only thing you get of her backstory in WandaVision is that they're like leading her up to the stake and they tie her up and it's the whole like, "Mother, please," all that. But
'cause
you
I
don't
kind
get
of-
anything else.
I kind of went back and like kind of scroll like today and was like, okay, I think that this is the only one, but I'm just gonna like check.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I think that is the only thing. So yeah, this author
just like so
Yeah.
good.
Well, and I remember the one, again, it's been a long time since I've seen Agatha all along as well, but I only remember her being like pregnant and it starting then.
yeah.
And I don't remember any of, like, there's nothing with her like younger, right?
No, not in
Not in Agatha.
not
all
in
along.
Agatha all along.
Okay.
I think by the time we get her backstory in Agatha all along, she is older.
She is
some
like full on
point-
Catherine Hahn, and she has her baby next to the river or whatever. Like
At
I remember
some
that.
point, because I was very into this, I made a lot of TikTok videos about
Yeah.
this. I think by that point, and somebody look this up and correct me later. I think by that point, once she has Nikki, she's like 75.
Yeah, and she's
At that
fully
point.
like
Jesus.
Like it has been a while.
yeah, and
Okay.
she's fully like taking powers from people, and like that's her con.
Yeah,
and
okay.
she doesn't really give a shit, and yeah, it's like she's fully in it by that time.
Heard. Okay.
Yeah, but I thought that this was such a fun, very, very sapphic, very smutty way.
I feel like this is going to be a new big fandom for you.
I
Like,
think so. Yeah, no, I really want to, like, I feel like when I'm doing podcast prep, I can't read any other stories within the fandom because I'll mix it up in my head.
Yeah.
But I was definitely finding other ones along the way where I was like, oh, I have to read
Yes,
this.
yes. Oh, you're gonna have so much
100%.
fun.
I'm really
gonna have
excited
so much
because I
fun.
do love them together.
do you have a game
or
or a question?
It's really just like, what animal would you pick for your familiar?
Ooh. Ooh, a cat.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm too much of a. It's such a basic answer, but
I
like,
love my cat.
my girl Esme is enough of a familiar already.
I kind of so I think weirdly Fox.
Oh,
Ooh, why?
I like that too.
Yeah, I my mind goes to like birds for like an owl, but I'm scared of birds. And then
Megan.
yeah, I don't want them. I'm scared they're gonna get caught in my hair. It's a whole thing.
Okay.
And then I'm allergic to cats. Otters are big for me, but I am not always by the water.
Yeah, that's the thing. I would feel cruel being away
Yeah.
from water, being like, Otter, you must hang out with me.
I like dogs, but I feel like I want something like a dog is like in my head like a caretaker, but I want something that can also be like nefarious.
Yeah.
And wily like a fox.
See, I just keep thinking of my dog Jinx, who is like very anxious all
Jinx
the
is
time
something,
and
yeah.
barreling through the yes of like I need something a little bit subtler.
Well, I think of a dog like an emotional support animal. Like you're gonna be upset, they're gonna come sit next to you. Like
Yeah.
Or what's the dog from Peter Pan? The
Nana.
Nanny Nana. Yeah, where she gives you medicine, like stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, I want something that could like help me, but also could help me like with a plan.
Yeah.
So-
Esme wouldn't help me, but she would just like be by me all the time.
We joke all the time that Ruth does tax fraud, so she's an expert.
And
in
I
white
do
collar
think
crime.
foxes
course.
are super cute and cuddly too. Like a little Arctic fox with a little.
Can I tell you, for the longest time now, Megan and I have talked about if we get another cat, naming it Agatha. But we now have a nephew named August, and we're worried that's too fucking close. So thanks a lot, August, for being born.
I don't think so.
Well, because we would want to be like Augie and Aggie, but we're like, see, that feels super close.
okay, that's when you say it like that.
you say
yeah,
it like that.
my nephew Augie and my cat Aggie.
See, I would call the cat. I feel like it depends on the cat.
Gutha.
No, just like Agatha the cat. Like it has to
Yeah.
be. It's like a title.
her full legal name.
Agatha
Yeah.
the government name.
I feel like it only gets wishy-washy with the nicknames, but we were like,
Yes.
motherfucker, how dare this was our cat name. How dare you use it for a baby?
So out of you've heard both of our stories.
Yes.
Out of 5 raccoons and trash cans, how do you rate these stories
Oh my
along the lines
God.
of Supernatural Sapphics?
Oh my God, 100 raccoons in trash cans. They can't all fit in those trash cans. These were both so good.
Oh, you guys.
I loved both of these so much.
Thanks.
This was just a delightful night, all for me.
Yay! That's
Um,
exactly
yeah.
what we want all
Thank
the time.
God.
I had a lot of fun with this one.
I did too.
No, they're both.
Yeah.
Neither of these stories at any point where I was like, oh.
I will,
Yeah.
not that we don't have fun doing this, but we've been on a streak lately of like very fun episodes. I would say. Like,
I think
we have a good
so.
time doing these, and I think it's also just the heat's getting to us, and we're like,
Yeah.
let's all hang out.
Yeah.
Everything's
The
great.
heat and the wildfire
Yeah.
smoke has really done a number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have anything to plug?
Oh my God, I do have stuff to plug.
Like
I
what?
also host a podcast.
What? I've never heard of it.
I know. It's almost like you've been on it or something, and you were there, and you were
And they
there.
made us be on it because they had knives.
I held a knife to Emily, and I said, "Putty, please be on my podcast."
Then show the knife that they held right here.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you, Ben.
If you enjoy the Twilight franchise, the Twilight movies, I co-host a podcast called Bite Sized. It is a Twilight retrospective where we watch the Twilight movies one scene at a time.
It's very fun.
We are more than halfway through New Moon at this point.
Amazing.
We are dealing with Jacob being a werewolf at this point.
yeah.
I know, big feelings from everybody there.
Lots of
Loca.
emotions.
Oh yeah, she's being real loca.
She's being
Let
real
me
loca.
tell you. But yeah, you can listen to that wherever you get your podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, other places. I don't know. Check the internet.
Yeah.
Find us where it's bite
Check it
sized.
out. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, that was fun.
So good.
I feel like we all learned things about ourselves.
We did. I still have intimacy issues with being touched.
Yeah.
I just love Agatha all along so much. I have a sticker on my laptop that says lesbians all along.
Aww.
Yes.
Well, we were just 2 raccoons.
Talking about
The best
trash in town. Bye.
Goodbye. Farewell.
Femmes Reading Filth is hosted, produced, and edited by Jessica Mole, Emily Barujan, Andrea Yuthmant, and Ben Oxshire. Intro music is by Tom Lair. Outro music by David Reddick. You can find and support us on Patreon and follow us on Instagram, Tumblr, Facebook, and TikTok at Femmes Reading Filth. Thank you for listening. Bye!